Alright. So, hi guys, let's go ahead and jump into what happened last session. So, does anybody want to do a recap? Anybody at all?
Sure.
Alright.
So we started off being pierced by the coral. Bottom of the ocean, we found some weird coral people. Maybe evolved, maybe natural. We got to know a few more of our retainers. Catalyst, Igna, Rev, and Hal. What else? We decided to abandon ship for now with Vasidian and the air bubble. And we came across some very weird looking creature known as a brine dweller that liked to get into people's minds and screw with them. And we killed it and thought it would be smart to bring it back. Not sure why.
I don't
And
know
then it
why.
attacked some of us. It's funny. Searched for a while longer, found more of those coral huts, no answers, and then realized the answer was in the journal the whole time. Well, not the journal, the note, so yeah. Thanks for that, dear.
If I told you guys what was going on, it would be rude.
Yeah, you can't railroad us.
Yeah.
We went down the tunnel, had a nap, and had a nightmare for my character. And then I vomited up water, and now the water is alive and moving, so everything makes sense. Yeah.
Well, here is the map.
Oh, a map.
Yes, a map. And need to open up this guy and grab what I need to grab once I find it. There it is. He's adorable. Alright. And then there we go. Alright, and we will jump
And
right
to
into...
confirm, I was able to pull up my retainer sheet on the map.
Awesome.
So, cool.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump right into initiative.
I don't know why I just rolled twice.
It is because you guys have only gotten 2 hours into a long rest, and you guys are still exhausted.
That's right.
Yep, you still have 1 level of exhaustion, which is why you rolled at disadvantage. Alright, also to clarify, Vasidian and Catalyst were both outside of Leoman's tiny hut when you guys created it, so they cannot enter into this space. Alright, do we have everybody? Yes. Okay. Top of the round, Myron.
Yay!
You are within 5 feet of this thing, so hitting this thing might be a bit of a pain.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but we do what we gotta do. So we're just gonna start blasting.
Okay. So you'll be at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of this guy with your attacks.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we'll give the first shot a go. Oh wait, I didn't target the guy. You told me if that hit or not.
All right, 13 is close, but it did miss.
Okay, let me target the guy now for my second shot. And here we go. Disadvantage. Attack. Bada bing.
Boom, that'll be a hit.
Alright. So now damage. Alright.
For
And,
nice, 19 points of damage. So because you're shooting into water, you see all the pellets kind of slow down inside of it. It still takes some damage, but it doesn't look like it did as much damage as you would have liked it to do. It is looking at you.
Rumble and it's like I like look at my gun and I'm disappointed at it. I'm just fine, okay. And but that's about all I can do right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one up, Emrian.
Has the creature acted aggressively?
It climbed up and roared at you, and it doesn't look friendly.
It looks aggressive.
And it's the water from my mouth, yeah. Like, I'm not getting that wrong.
Yes, it's your child. Your mouse
You are not
child.
getting that wrong.
I'm just gonna kind of spit, try and get more out of my mouth, and then I'm gonna cast. Because I don't know what this thing is.
Grows by one size category.
Yeah. I'm going to cast my Solar Flare at it. So that's
Alright,
a fail. It will take.
Solar
hopefully,
flare.
11 radiant.
All right, you hit it with a bunch of light, and you see part of its form starting to like evaporate off, but looks pretty good still. Whatever this thing is tough.
Bonus action, I'll bring out my my spiritual weapon, which some have aptly named a Rasengan, so I guess that's what it is. 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Okay, damage. This is force. So 12 force.
12 points of
And
force.
just spin through it. Yeah.
Looks weird because like the water's displacing inside of this creature, but yeah, you see more of its form starting to get like bludgeoned off and water cascade off to the side.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Wook flew.
Okay, so it's like on top of me.
Yes. It's not drowning you or anything, but it is, you know,
Yeah, it's like
watery.
flowing around me, I assume, ish.
But it will.
Great. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. I'll Planar Warrior, I suppose.
Planar warrior.
Yeah, always. Can use it just constantly, so might as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my short sword. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, that's a miss.
Yep. 12. Your short sword just kind of slashes right through it, but not enough to actually make any sort of solid contact.
Okay. Okay. Take my second attack. Right? I'm sorry, my brain.
Oh,
is
you know what?
I forgot to target it.
You will hit because you're flanking with Emrian. You can draw a line through the center.
Got it. Okay. Then I'll just roll the damage there then.
Alright, kind of same deal. As soon as your short sword hits, it kind of like lets off like almost a sonic boom inside this creature. The sonic boom pushes a bunch of water out and kind of sprays on Emrian a little bit, but the actual short sword part doesn't look like it does a whole lot.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and attack a second time.
Okay. 15 will hit. Drop that on here real quick. For 9 points of damage. Alright, it's looking smaller, right? But
we're literally tossing the water off to different sides of the place.
yeah,
So every time we hit it.
And while you're doing
It's
a
looking smaller.
pretty strong amount of damage, it's still actually really well off. Still very
With this,
fluid.
what's his name still gets to go, right? We haven't moved on yet.
Correct.
And yeah.
So you
Ref
hit, so you just deal damage. But you can only do it one
Yep.
time because it only gets one attack on your turn.
Yeah. So, how do I make Rev their target?
So you can open up Revther.
Oh, I can drop it on. Yeah. Yep.
Just take the damage piece and drop it right onto the token or right onto the creature for 4 points. He's having the same problem you are, where it's just going straight through it, but water's coming out. It's just not a lot. All right. Is there anything you want to do?
Also, that should allow gaping wounds.
Yeah, if you want to use that.
Make attack with their signature attack. On a hit, the target starts bleeding, taking 1d6 damage at the start of each of its turns. At the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution save to stop the bleeding. I assume that just means it looks like it's trickling water.
Yeah. All right. So the part that says 3 and parentheses 1d6, if you hover over it, it should highlight, and then just drop that on the creature.
Oh, dope.
Boom. And then when it starts its
Cool.
turn, it'll apply it to it until it goes away.
Nice.
Anyway. So you don't have to worry about it.
That's convenient.
The power of fantasy grounds.
Cool.
All right. So, anything else you would like to do? Nope. All right, Mr. September, you are easily flanking. All you got to do is hit if you want to hit.
So, yay, sneak attack. First of all, he's going to take a free action to look over to Imran and just give him a what the fuck sort of look. Then Mr. September is going to attack the creature.
That'll absolutely hit.
Okay. And it did not apply my sneak attack. Why not? I thought I had sneak attack on.
Yeah, that's weird. It's not
apologize.
doing it.
Okay, well, that's alright.
All right, that works. So for another 11. Okay.
Bonus action.
Oh.
With my other blade.
Absolutely.
Just make sure.
Okay, give me a second. So you already used your sneak attack, so
Oh yeah, that's right. It wouldn't be sneak attack, you're
yeah,
right.
don't even worry about it. For another 6 points of damage. All right, this thing's starting to look very thin and not wispy, but just its tendrils that it's sticking out and like holding to the sides of the the sand and the walls are very thin and spindly. As for its form, it's also thin and spindly. So it's not looking great. You guys are doing a pretty solid amount of damage to it. And let's see. Let me go ahead and check something. It is bloodied. That helps you guys.
Alright. Well, I lost the character sheet for my retainer.
Oh, so you just double click it on your retainer.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I was clicking on the retainer, but I apparently was not double clicking fast enough. There we go.
All right.
So
So
I
since
guess
you hit, you just deal damage.
Right. Hit.
Unfortunately, Frenzy wouldn't help you out too much with this one. Just because you need to make attacks with that one.
Slashing damage. There we go.
Or 5 or 2. So she starts like cutting into it and trying to do some bites into it, and it's literally like trying to like hit water, where water's coming out, it's bleeding up a little bit, but it's not doing anything actually special. But
Nah, you're supposed to be scarier than me. Come on now.
still 2 points of damage. Every little bit helps. All right. Is that it for you, Mr. September?
Yes,
All right.
that is indeed.
It takes another 6 points of damage. And it doesn't much appreciate probably to both of them on either side of them, September and Redford, because it's currently like hemorrhaging water, and the other one, Mr. September, is hitting him with damage that's not friendly to him. So it's going to make 2 slam attacks. First one on Redford. Okay. For 14 points, and the other one on September. Yep, not with a natural 1. Oh, that reminds me. Last week, you rolled a natural 1 when you try to get away from the brine dweller, so give yourself inspiration. We've been forgetting about that rule.
Who?
September, because you rolled a natural 1 last session when you tried to throw the blade back.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep,
Okay.
completely forgot that that was one of the things that we were using, so go ahead and give yourself the inspiration. Alright, that's all that this thing can do. So, Kree.
Okay, magic missile.
Okay. So, you should have like a bunch of like damages, and that's just to split up your damage. But if you're hitting with all of them, just grab however many you want.
I'm super confused by what you're trying to say.
So, last time you tried to use magic missile, you were like struggling to use multiple dice and have it actually work.
I got it. I figured it out. I had to do it last session. I was like, oh, I get it now.
Alright, so you stick out your hand and you start seeing all these missiles blast into this thing, and just chunks are coming out and falling into the sand. It's smaller now, but it's still kicking. Anything else that you would like to do?
Is there a door I could step out of close to me, or?
You can walk out of this dome if you want to.
Yep.
Oh, I see. I'll leave it for now, and then I'll have Hal give Iron Star 1d4 on their next attack roll.
Alright, sounds good. Iron Star.
Stab it.
He wishes to stab.
Oh, yes.
That'd be a nice and solid.
D4 if I need it. And going to deal damage, and then also put a 2nd level Divine Smite.
Hell yeah.
Sword go tiny stab. I was supposed to put that on before I did the thing. Ignore the first part of the damage on this. I forgot that that was an applied effect.
Okay.
Just so take off the.
Yep. Took care of it. Not even a
Take
problem.
off 3. So I will pop it with that, and then let me do something real quick. Alright, then I will try and stab it again.
Oh yeah. Alright. Fortunately,
Yes.
with the rapier, it's literally sticking like a butter knife into water. It just goes straight in, pull it out, nothing actually happens to the water.
Step outside of its bubble. Don't want this to get swallowed.
Alright. Alright, Catalyst. Okay, these are all the retainers. Not even worried about them. Basidian can't do anything because it is inside the bubble, but it can maintain the air bubble. Alright. Heartless and Retainer, this thing. Takes another 1 point of damage. And this thing is going to... Let's see how this works. It is going to whelm. This would be against Woo Blue. Okay. If the saving throw is successful, the target is pushed out of the elemental space. Okay. So you kind of get pushed out to the edge of the tiny hut because you were able to succeed on the save. But you just see this thing raise up a bunch of water around it and try to like push you hard up against the tiny hut, but you just slide out of it. Alright, unfortunately that's all that one of them can do. Whoop Blue.
It's a good thing I got up.
So everybody's flanking this thing at this point, right?
Basically, yeah. Like, you wouldn't be just because there's nobody directly across from you.
Yeah. There's literally almost everybody but me is flanking. Got it. Cool. And there's no open spaces where I could flank it because all the only open spaces are the.
If it makes you feel any better, Catalyst can't either. But he can't even walk in, so there's that too.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. He's just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I will. Let's see what is. Yeah, not that much here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play our warrior again, and
Oh, yeah.
we'll just I guess we'll swing with the short sword again.
Oh, let me get rid of your flanking real quick.
Oh, is it there?
Yep.
I didn't see it there.
I dropped it
didn't
on
add
you for your next attacks.
Oh, that one. Got
But
it.
now that you're no longer flanking, it is what it is.
Why did I roll at advantage?
Why did you roll an advantage here?
No, it looks like I rolled twice. I rolled
Yeah.
two separate attacks.
Oh,
Why?
Did you somehow click and drag it 2 times on accident?
I don't think so, but I hit one of them at least, right?
yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
the top one, so I'll count that
Yeah,
as
I'll
the
just do it. Okay.
for 11 points. Wait, who'd you hit? Oh, you dealt damage to yourself in action. Okay,
Ow!
sure. And then 116.
How was I even targeting myself? I targeted it.
I have no idea, dude.
What happened to my turn?
What I think might have happened is because you were right underneath it and you were trying to target it, you might have hit yourself instead of the creature. That's what my guess is.
Okay.
Anyway.
That happens to me all the time.
Okay, so did you adjust its health?
Yeah, it's all taken care
Right.
of.
Okay. Well, and I hit once, so Raptor's gonna hit, and he does get flanking. Correct.
I think he automatically hits because you did.
Oh, true. Right, you did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I'll just automatically do damage here. Oh. Hold on. Ignore that. Okay, there we go. Big hit.
Hell yeah, that was a big hit. But just like before, just cutting
Yep.
into water. But still, pretty solid hit. And
Pretty
you still
solid
got,
hit from Raptor.
and he still got the ongoing damage on this
Yeah.
this water creature.
Maybe you can stick around. Maybe you.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe you. The others I'm not so sold on yet, but you're all right. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Okay, so where am I? There you are. Next one up, Basidian. He can't do anything. That's Revther. He goes on your turn. Next one up is Imrian.
What kind of action is it to drop the hub?
I think you just
It's my spell.
choose to dispel it.
So no, like, action bonus action.
I don't think so.
required.
It'd just be like dropping a concentration on a concentration spell.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop the dome for now.
Okay. Poof.
Because I don't know if it's gonna contain it anyway.
All right. Well, everybody
Let's
still has their
shoot
air bubbles around them, so everybody's still good. Just for
Yeah.
clarification.
I'm gonna cast another solar flare on it. Did it make
Succeeded.
it? It did. Alright, spiritual weapon time then. There you are. It's gonna come spinning through again. 16? It says it hits, so I assume it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and this is force damage, so 7 force damage.
7 points of force damage. All right. So this black star with an accretion disc starts going in and out of this thing, almost like I don't know, like the snitch out of Hogwarts, right? And it's looking very thin. It's basically about the size of like Catalyst right now, just because it's so thin. So that's good. You know.
Speaking of Catalyst, he's gonna come, now the dome's not here, they are going to come skittering in, and they don't have to attack to hit because of my spiritual weapon hit.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. So, I'm gonna take this damage, which I assume isn't magical, but 11 piercing.
Okay. So 11 points of piercing. All right. So
What does the weapon look like, by the way? I'm not sure what that is.
it's
A
a
Geica.
yeah. Like let me actually find it because it's a
It's like a glaive, right? It looks like.
kind of. It's specific to the Thrycreen. So copy, drop over into general.
Specific to the Thrycreen.
Yes.
Till he dies and we steal it from him.
Yeah, it's like a dual-ended spear.
Okay. Either way, I am done, so it is. I am.
Abidant. Instead of a trident. Right. Back to the stabby stab. Oh, critical hit, you say? I'm going
Critical
to delete
hit.
this thing from existence now.
Nice.
Where am I right now? There we go. Holy crap. Okay. So
Yeah.
26 points of damage. This thing, you kind of, what are you using here? You're using your rapier. So,
I'm using my rapier and a divine smite. Delete it.
so you kind of take your rapier, you're like, all right, this wasn't working the first time. Let's try this again with a little bit extra. And the rapier starts to glow a bright white color, and you hit into it. There's a giant flash of light, and you see whatever this water creature is no more. All right.
Any extra pet?
The hut usually protects from most influences, but it didn't help this time. So I don't know what it is. I mean, Basidian said there was something strong here. Psionic, but that's not my department. I don't know. Stuff. I mean, how did you get to me in there? And I'll just walk over to September.
Well, I used a combination of my psychic power and Kree. Was it Kree that helped him? Out of character. Who was it that helped September?
Help him do what? Oh, through the psi crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. So I failed at first. I tried really hard with my psychic abilities. Was a stretch of what I am able to do. I'm not able to actually do that on a regular basis. Go into somebody else's mind like that. It was a new experience for me. But we did, Kree and I did indeed work together to get inside and to try to drag you out.
So I think maybe it is psionic. My heart protects me from spells, but I don't think.
I think
I
we should
believe
try to
so.
pinpoint a location. Maybe we should try the psi crystal and push to see if we can get a location, direction.
Unfortunately, the psi crystal only does a few things. Really, it facilitates psychic telepathy, and it glows. That's about all it does.
Yikes.
Can you
I've never
protect
been in
us
anyone's
from?
head really either, so.
Can you protect us from psionics? I don't know how it works.
It's something more complicated than I'm able to do. In general, I could certainly try, but I don't pretend to think that I can actually make any headway in figuring out who or what that was.
Well, I think if it strikes again, you'll have to save someone. It wanted to know about everyone else. Names specifically.
Did you give it the names or?
No.
I'll tell it my name if it tells me its.
Well, I'll put the hut back up in a little bit, and I'm gonna walk around to the edge of the air bubble and just sit down for a bit.
Alright, so what are the rest of you guys doing?
Back to sleep.
Yeah. Gonna have to.
Yeah, Sleevey sleeps.
Well, any like bedrolls or stuff that you guys had is kind of drenched. But you could definitely try to go back to sleep. The other thing is that the temperature is starting to drop. It was nice and cozy inside of the hut, but now that it's gone, that 72 degrees or whatever it was starts dropping down to freezing, 32 degrees.
Time to get cozy, y'all.
After 10 minutes, I will come back and re-erect the dome and go to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, he said erect.
Oh gosh. Boom. All right, and if I remember right, that was on only like the second watch.
Yep.
Yep. Well, Catalyst will continue to go right back to keeping an eye out on everything. And, well, another 2 hours pass and nothing has happened. Next one up in the watch order is Kree. Alright, Kree, roll me a perception check.
Oh, great. Is it a disadvantage or?
Yep. You're
does
not
that
at the end of a long rest yet. Yep, you kind of wake up, you know it's your time that you gotta fucking do the watch. And you're groggy for most of the watch. Thankfully, you got Bug Boy over here. If anything happens to him, you'll have an eye out, but you're just groggy as shit. Didn't even really get a whole lot of sleep. I think you got like 4 hours. You need more. But you make it through your watch without any real surprises. Every once in a while you'll be like rubbernecking, where your head's like going up and down just because you're so tired, but you're fine. And the last person at the 4th watch is Mr. September.
Okay.
Alright, you join Catalyst out there?
Yep.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Is that perception or... Yeah, it does.
Okay. Less groggy than Kree, but you're still kind of meh about the whole deal. But time passes, and eventually it comes to when people are starting to wake up. And you guys have completed a long rest, so let me go ahead and drop that on everybody.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I slept like a baby.
Alright, everybody's got a long rest, which means that your exhaustion has completely gone away, so it's already off the combat tracker, and it shows it in the chat. So perfect.
You've got the aim of one too.
Got better aim than you do, buddy.
Oh boy, look at all that lay on hands I got back.
Oh, and Repthor gains how much? 20 hit points back, so he should be back up to full. Yeah.
Well, I suppose it is time for us to move on. Unless somebody else has a better idea.
Nope, running out of air. Gotta do something.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Autobots roll out.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah, at least we know where we're going this time, and we're not just walking randomly.
Speaking of air, Iron Star, can you roll me a d6? And drop it in the
Alright.
dice tower?
Alright.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Oh boy, I'm the one that decided if we have 2 minutes of air or 3 hours. Woo! I hope y'all trust my rolls.
So
Well,
where are we going from here?
I think
which
the thing said to
direction
go
were
up,
we
so...
originally going? Yeah.
Let's see, you guys marched forward down the leftmost path closer to like going up the seamount for about an hour, and then you guys started getting exhausted. I think just Kree and September, they got exhausted from doing like just for staying up too long. Everybody else succeeded, and you guys decided to take a rest. So you're an hour away from the Revenant behind you, or you can continue forward for however long you guys want to go.
Pretty sure we're going off of that note that was given.
Yep.
It's the only lead we got.
Yeah. Find it again.
Onward and upward.
As they say, the only thing we got by not following it was a creepy tentacle monster and some dead coral people.
Yeah, it says climb the sea mount with Facidian. So onwards to climb the seed mount.
All right, you guys start
Onward and
climbing up,
upward.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys continue. It's not necessarily like upward, but like a slow ascent through these tunnels that you can tell are definitely moving closer and closer up the seamount. And you guys, how long are you guys marching for? Until you guys starting to get tired, or you guys have a
Till we
like a
get
point
there.
where you guys stop?
Unless there's something to look out for, we keep going until we get there.
Okay.
Wherever there is.
Well, about 2 hours in, you hear Hal say, "Kita? Kita?" And you look at him, and it looks to be like another tunnel heading off to your right. It just branches off and curls around to the left. So it hooks. And Hal's looking that way, and you start seeing him like do a little jog over there.
Oh no. Not this again.
Shit. How far is he into the tunnel by the time we see him?
About 20 feet. So he didn't get far because he's just yelling out Kita.
Okay, I am going to take an action and a bonus dash action and my movement to get over to him and try to stop him from going further.
All right, are you gonna like try to jump in his way or tackle him?
You're going to jump in his way. I don't think I'm big and strong enough to tackle him. Yeah, not my forte.
All right. Well, Michael, could you roll me a strength check on? Actually, you don't have this sheet. Let me go ahead and grab it because you don't have.
Yeah, I
that.
do.
Oh, okay. Well, then roll him a strength check. It's little C right next to strength, because he's gonna try to like push you out of the way, and you see that like his right eye is kind of like glazed over, like a whitish film is over it, and you'll either need to roll an athletics or acrobatics to keep him from like pushing you out of the way.
Strength check 16.
I'll
Alright.
go ahead and use my inspiration.
All right, go ahead and roll it again. All right, you see that he like actually shoves you out of the way a little bit, but you kind of like just kind of give him a trip and put him on the ground for a second. And you see he's off and he's like looking around. He doesn't really seem to care that he fell. Kita.
Why are you doing this?
Kita, please, I need you to come back here right now.
Who is Kita?
You see he starts standing up. And
No.
then he falls to his knees. And he starts shaking his head back and forth, and he's like, she's not real. She's not real. She's not real. And he looks back over to you, and that like light gray glaze over his eye kind of like fades away.
This is
Sorry.
gonna get real crazy real quick.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you're back with the land of the reality.
I saw three
Likewise.
eyes like stacked on top of them, like down this tunnel. I don't think they were real, but I saw them before when the brine dweller tried to use its eyes on us.
So we're facing another brine dweller, I suppose.
We need to be careful as he starts standing back up. This creature's
Yes.
not going to let us get out of here that easy, huh?
No.
Sorry
Well,
about pushing you out of the way.
no,
Didn't even
it's
feel like
no
I was
problem.
here.
I'm used to being pushed around. I'm rather small. But yes, let's get back on the path. We can't waste too much time on this.
Right. Okay. And you guys continue on until you actually see the top of like this cave-like structure start to give away, and it looks like it's a almost like a meadowed like area. There's no canopy above you, and I need Imrian. I need him to roll a perception check for me.
$25 perception.
25 perception. So, in this meadow, you know that your friends can't see as far as you can in this, right? There's movement up ahead. Like, even for you, it's kind of tough to tell exactly what's going on, but there's movement.
Obviously, like very far out because my range goes up to 3.
Yeah, it's like your range is 300 feet, but it's just there's actual vegetation here that's blocking some of the sight, and what looks to be like maybe a structure. Maybe it's kind of tough to make out because it's made out of the same type of coral that you guys have been dealing with. And whatever the movement is seems to be coming from that structure.
Okay, I'll put my hand out to stop everyone. Scan the area. I think there's definitely movement ahead. Maybe a building? It's far off though. I think maybe it's a good time to gift you all. And I'm gonna run around and throw my hands over all their faces except for Iron Star and give them the dark vision.
Oh no, everyone's getting
hour
snapped
for
out of
today.
existence.
Bye.
Oh, is it pulling you guys off the other map?
Yeah.
That's cool. I have no idea. I'm on another map that I'm about to give you guys.
Maybe we want to scout it out again.
You said there's movement ahead?
I can't tell what though. Just that the vegetation's moving.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and apply that dark vision ability to whoever needs it / wants it.
I will. But you can keep going, I'll just do that in the background.
Is anybody going to stealth out and take a look?
Okay, here we go.
Gotta say, it's not my forte.
Not exactly my forte either.
Okay. I guess it's me.
Alright. Are you guys able to see?
The water effect's dope.
I see fish.
Okay, good. And then... Cool, okay. It was just bugging out on me for a second. That's what was messing with me. Alright, and then...
Ooh. That's cool.
This is fancy.
Yeah, like I said, I have maps. It's just that you guys haven't been going to the places that have the maps. So, alright. So this one is... scene. And scene. Okay. What's up? What do you guys do?
I let the people with supervision go scout.
Yeah.
I don't know who has stealth, but you guys would probably be the push.
Does anyone else see a creature?
Yes, I believe those are the same things that, just about killed me. Does anybody else have stealth? Anybody else feel a little sneaky? Want to give it a try?
So
I don't want to be greedy.
This creature over here, for those who see it, it looks like it's gotten wrapped up in some tentacles, and it is like frozen. Like you could still see that it's like twitching every once in a while, but it is unknown whether or not it is alive. This one over here is moving quite a bit, but it also seems to have been stuck into some like plant life.
So what is our game plan?
I can be kind of sneaky as I like show off my calves, and I can be kind of quick on my feet, kind of sneaky sneaks. So I can go
Okay,
scout
good,
out.
because I
but
don't want to go up there by myself.
I'll go scout with you.
Okay.
Might be able to sneak as well. I'm pretty dexterous, all things considered. You know, one small person and two big hippos. We should be able to get around.
Totally.
Yeah, of course.
You guys see that
If
structure on
anything
top?
else, if nothing else, I'll hide behind the two of you.
You can hide behind us. Yeah. Maybe if we walk on all fours, we'll look like we belong here.
Maybe if we walk on
How dare you?
I'm doing this for the mission.
We've come
For
so
the
far.
mission.
We've come
For
so
the
far.
mission. Think about the mission.
It's always about the mission, isn't it? Alright. So,
All right. So I guess we check these guys out.
Yeah. Let's just sneak up on them and see what we can see. See if we can get some more info.
You guys see the
Remember,
top of the
don't go
map?
too far.
There's like a structure up there.
okay.
Now I'm alone.
It looks like there's a structure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
I
a
wonder.
merry-go-round.
A merry-go-round.
There's 3 of them though. 4 of them. Wonder if this is what she was talking about in that letter. The settlements.
So how far is 60 feet from Obsidian?
Oh, you'll know.
Right.
Well,
I guess we sneak up to here and see if we can get a better idea of what's going on.
alright, Obsidian floats a little closer. Because he can see in the dark.
Any reaction from that creature as they go past? On the right?
Oh, there it is. Which creature?
The one directly to Obsidian's right.
No, it does not look like it's actually moving. It just seems to be caught up in, like, Let's see, you roll a 25. It looks to be caught up in some sort of tendrils from a giant mollusk.
Oh, okay.
Is there like a elevation distance or difference between that one and where we are now?
Yes, it's about 20 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. And this one, it's about 10 feet.
Down or up?
Up. Both of these are up. And then this guy, it's about 25 feet up. Okay, as you guys are getting closer, roll me perception checks. Wookflu, September, Myron, all three of you. Since,
Yeah, I'm not even going to even. Yeah, actually, I will. I'm going to use my my ability
I'm pretty
to
perceptive.
roll again as a Kenku,
oh, okay.
and now I'm just going to cry.
Nice. You got both
Oh,
halves of the
bonus
nice.
action cry. Yeah.
All right.
Bonus
so,
action, nice.
Wookflu, from your perspective, you're kind of watching this thing, and it's scratching at the structure.
The one like directly in front of us.
This one back here.
Ah, okay. So like scratching at it, like trying to get into it, or
Looks that way.
just scratching on it. Okay. Guys, it looks like that one in the back is trying to get into the building. I guess it's a building. It looks kind of like a building. It has a roof and walls, I guess. So I'd call it a building.
There it is. Cool.
That's just what I'm seeing with my eyes that are better than my friends.
Are we able
Rather
to see
didn't I,
into
don't
the
you?
structure, or
Oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Myron. It's fine.
All right.
any like nice French glass windows or something, nice and big?
Any like big stained glass?
You know, clear, unobstructed views into the settlements.
1 second. There are no windows to this thing, but something is happening.
That's probably safer. That's
So you guys have gotten a little bit closer, and you guys have been like as quiet as you can, just trying to get closer and closer. But what you guys moving for? You guys see from where that brine dweller is, about what, 20 feet up? These like tendrils reach out and try to grab you guys. All three of you. We're gonna
No,
see if they
thank
actually
you.
do it. Nope, not on September. Yes, on Myron.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes, on Wookflu.
Dang it.
even more on Wook Flu. How about that?
I don't think there's such thing as more or less.
There is in my mind.
I mean,
We're
Charmin
both
Ultra,
just being.
less is more.
You are grappled, and
Yeah,
you guys are
that means you got more.
restrained. And one of you, which is the closest one, gets pulled
Oh no.
to the edge of this air bubble.
How do you always let this happen to us?
Me. Watch it, Buster.
You got hit first.
And-
Can y'all come closer, please?
We are going to jump right into initiative.
Ew.
Alright,
Shiggity
menu.
No joke, I 8 on 3 initiative rolls.
Well, you might be restrained and grappled, but at least you get to go first.
You know, that's not necessarily a good thing. For me,
Alright.
at least.
Top of the round, Myron. Myron, you are currently grappled and you are restrained. And you see this thing, like, it's like opens up its like the front of its shell, and you just see like this maw ready to gulp you up.
Okay. Is
So-
there a hand out of that creature? Sorry, I'm curious.
Oh, of mollusk? There is somewhere on the internet. I just didn't use it. So,
I'll look. That's fine. I'll look it up on my own time. It's fine. Go for Myron's turn. Didn't mean to interrupt flow.
Okay, so can I struggle to break free of this thing?
I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. I just gotta look it up. Let's see. Escape DC 15, so yes you can. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So you have advantage from hippo build, disadvantage from this. So they just cancel out.
So just a regular strength throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. Oh, I don't think it really matters because I probably failed that.
Well, it dropped a 4. 4 plus 3. That is 7. So, yes. You just try to, like, pull yourself out of this thing, but these tendrils have wrapped around you, and more are wrapping around you. Alright. And
Okay.
I gotta check. I think that's an action to attempt to escape a grapple like that.
Ripley, grappling.
Yeah, a tendril can be broken, takes an action. Yeah. Alright, so you got a bonus action and a reaction left if you want to use them.
I react by screaming.
Huh.
That's about all I can do.
Alright.
That's about all I get. Help!
No, save your breath.
Alright, Retainer can't go until Wooflu, so next one up is Imrian.
So we've seen this thing has reach, right?
I was able to reach out to Myron from like almost 25, 30 feet away.
Yeah. So I know it can grab you from pretty far. 5, 10, 15. I'ma hope that's safe. I don't really know. I'm gonna use my channel divinity. My eyes will burn a bright blue, and I will set up my twilight sentry.
Okay.
And bonus action, I'll call out my spinning spiritual weapon again, and I'll try and slice its tentacles off for flavor. An 11 probably doesn't hit.
Let me check.
It says
Because-
miss on the thing.
Well, that's against its AC. I'm checking to see if the tendrils have something different. Yeah, they have something different, but
It's probably
it's,
higher. I assume.
yeah, it is.
That's alright. It'll just float there then, and I am done. I guess my retainer will just dash
Okay.
for its action. That's allowed.
Yep.
I cannot move them though, but I'm sure you can.
Probably because they
Yeah,
can't
they will
see.
just. And no one has light, do they?
I mean, people have light. The guys just didn't use it on these guys because they're the only ones that don't really. They can't see in the dark, so stepping in the dark makes it tougher.
I mean, well, in that case, seeing as there's fighting going on, they can hear. It's just going to push itself against a nearby coral, and it's going to use Chameleon Carapace, and is going to stealth advantage.
All right, go ahead and have Catalyst roll a stealth check.
Shamalaleon.
Oh, it didn't roll. I'll just roll twice.
Yeah.
I should have clicked advantage. I thought it would do it automatically. Only an 11.
It's tough to tell when you can't see.
Well, they will try to stealth, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Mr. September, what would you like to do? Oop. Whatever's happening.
Just the temp.
Oh, right,
That's what I'm
right.
doing.
You hear, John?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am reconsidering what I was going to do because I was thinking about maybe using my my telepathy ability to reach out to everybody and tell them, hey, get closer, we're being attacked. Just let them know through my psychic power.
Okay. Well, Vicidian has most of you guys linked, so just
Okay, so I can do that as a free action then.
Yep.
Cool beans, in which case, then yes, I will go ahead and throw both of my side blades at the tentacles that are surrounding my friend, hoping to cut them loose. And I should have done that on the creature, but that's okay.
Yep, not a problem. It does miss though.
Okay. And a second time.
Same deal.
Exactly the same roll.
Yep.
Oh, darn. Okay. Well, I guess at this point my deckhand will come up, or my retainer will come up to me.
That'd be Igna,
Igna, yeah.
who also cannot see in the dark.
Crap. Oh. Is it my... I'm looking up the ability for the Psi Crystal, and it does not say that you need an action to make it glow.
Nope.
So that's what I'll do. I'll make it glow, and because my intelligence is 14, I believe, it glows in a 10-foot radius and an additional 10 feet of dim light beyond that.
Okay. So
So hopefully that will allow them to see us and get up closer.
it does
I
allow
can
them to
see.
see, but
I can fight.
they don't have a good sense of the path ahead of them. But they can definitely see you.
Okay. Okay. Well, progress. I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Vicidian. Vicidian will move closer, but not too close. And what are the range? What is the range on his eye rays here? 120 feet, so more than enough. Okay. Being that he's currently holding up this bubble, he can only use one ray.
Everybody loves Ray.
Okay, good. It failed. So it has. Which one is this guy? And then just to double check to make sure that this is working. Yep. Has disadvantage on attacks for the next minute. So 10. Fantastic. Alright, that's Vicidian. That's Imrian. That's okay. Mr. Ironstar.
Things. A roper.
Hmm. All right. What are you using here?
I'm gonna pew pew.
With a
The
pistol?
only thing I got. Yeah.
What's the range on your pistol?
30-90. So it's at disadvantage.
You're underwater.
Thought we were in air bubbles.
You're in air bubbles, so that allows you to fire, but you can only go the first range increment.
Ah.
So you'd have to move up a little bit further, or use something else.
And move up to there, because that's the rest of my movement, and then I'm probably still out of range.
Yep. Yeah, unless you want to shoot
my
him.
turn.
All
Go ahead
right.
and kill
I
me.
put Myron out of his misery. Look at the pretty flowers.
All right.
Go into the
It
void.
goes on Kree's turn. Wooflu, what would you like to do?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of limited as I'm grappled and restrained. I need to roll a strength save, right? Or just check. Save?
Right. So,
Save.
do I have all those? Yes, I do. So, you're grappled, you're restrained. You can attempt to use an escape.
Attempt to use an escape.
Yeah. You can
Sorry.
try to break out of it with a
Yeah, it's
Strength or
strength save,
acrobatics?
correct?
strength or
Oh.
athletics or acrobatics.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, so I can use acrobatics, you say?
Like that's you just
Actually,
trying
I
to
have
like
the same. I have the.
slither
I mean,
out
I've
of
got the
damn
same
thing.
bonus to both athletics and acrobatics, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. We'll use the.
I would say use your athletics
both,
because you
right.
are currently restrained, and this thing is making you have
Yeah,
disadvantage
yeah.
of the
Yeah,
ability checks.
yeah. We'll. I mean, they both got the same bonus, but I'll do athletics here.
Okay. Perfect. So, 18. All right, you're able to break out. So, ba-bang, ba-bang. All right, that costs your action to do so. So you got your bonus action and your move left.
Yep. Let's see. What can I do? So, we have a ruler, correct?
Yeah, you hold down your left button, and then, or you click with your left button and then hit your right button and then start dragging around. So left, right, then drag.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good to know.
Oh, that's the quick method.
Yeah.
And then you just left, right, click again to delete it.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So,
Puts Myron out of his misery.
I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna Misty Step
Please.
into the action
Okay.
right up here. Should be about 30 feet if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Yep, that's 30 feet, all right.
I
What
close
up,
my
bud?
eyes and beg for death.
It's about 10.
I'm here to help. I'm here to
I'd say
help.
Maybe 15 feet, because this edge up
And then
here
I-
is 20.
I should be able to move forward, correct?
Yep.
Cool.
Go. And this guy.
I'm here to help. Next turn.
I mean, bonus action, move. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
All right, this
I'm
thing,
here to
for
help.
you.
6 seconds from now.
Yes.
this guy's.
Why
not
don't you just do
feeling all
something
that
now? I can't. Why not? I'm not
Why-
allowed to.
well. Life is rough right now.
The rules say I can't. What rules? Okay. That's my turn.
All right, you see this thing twitch out and start falling. Down this way. This thing moves this way. It starts scratching at this
What was
building.
their initiative?
They're at 13, 12. So you guys can see when you guys are going in your own initiative, but when it comes to their initiative, you guys don't know what order they're going in. So they can go in between when you guys are going. Alright, then we got this guy. This guy. This thing is going to take a big old bite out of you. With a 9. Without any real teeth, it's kind of tough. It's mostly like 2 shoes coming down and trying to like squeeze you and get whatever, you know, like ooey gooeys are inside you. But you are perfectly fine. Alright. So that
buy me
was
dinner?
the bite. And then one attack with the tendrils. Well, actually, there's 4 of them, so that's gonna miss. One right here. That one will hit, so that means that Mr. September is currently grappled and restrained. One on our ranger, not with that roll, and one on Imrian. Not with that roll. Okay, so after trying to grapple up anyone it could see, only one it got was Mr. September. It doesn't deal any damage, but Mr. September, it uses its reel and pulls you in right next to the brine dweller.
Oh,
Get over
God.
here!
And that's all it can do.
This is where I want to be.
Can you reopen the map, DM? My fantasy grounds crashed.
Oh crap. Okay, yeah, not a problem.
I can't get it back.
There we go.
Oh, my
Cool.
zoom!
Awesome.
Alright, next one up is Kree.
Okay, so I'm going to move. Let's. How do you do these? Doesn't tell you. And I'm pretty sure I can magic missile the tentacly thing. I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay. Alright, you hit it for 7 points of damage. And whatever this is, it's tough. Like you put dents inside of its shell, but the shell is thick.
Okay, I think that's it for me. I moved and did that, so.
Alright.
Oh, and then I'll actually have Hal put a D4 on. We'll go with somebody who's up there. Let's go, Mr. September.
Okay, is there a range on that thing? Or just anyone he could see?
Great. It's a great question. Let me look. Choose an ally he can see within 30 feet.
You can try moving him,
Okay, gotcha.
because this one actually does have dark vision.
Where's his movement on this sheet? Oh,
it's
it's
the same as everyone.
30.
Yeah, almost everybody else.
Okay. It won't let me move him.
Oh, okay. Weird. Okay, where do you want him?
Okay. So
You could just like point it out
Try to
with that
get-
little pointer.
okay.
You could also have him dash if you wanted to, so he'd be able to move 60 feet.
Can he go right there?
Yep.
Because I think he has range 5, 10, 15, 20.
If he dashes, he'd be able to.
He's gonna have to go a little further. He's gonna have to get like right here.
That's 70 feet. That's a little too far out there. He can go to this square.
Okay, we'll get him to the square and then he'll do it next round, I guess.
So I think it was right there. Right? Yeah. Alright, well, Hal just starts running up as fast as he can. Can't fly down here, but it is what it is.
Okay, and that'll be it.
Alright, this thing is just going to start lashing out, so it's going to make a claw attack against the mollusk and a claw attack against September. So claw attack against, yeah, claw attack against September. Okay. All right, good.
Ouch.
So you see that this thing just starts like, just almost looks like it's in a panic. It's just lashing out with its claws wherever it can. It lands on the mollusk and starts scraping against its shell, but its shell is doing its job. So, unfortunately for Mr. September, he gets caught into the crossfire of this thing. And that's all it can do because it is grappled. So, I actually missed one because I clicked over him on accident. So, guys see this, this asshole right down here. Is going to attempt to grab up some folks. Nope. On Cree, 25. And then how far away are you guys? Too far away. Oh, Cree's actually too far away too. Okay, never mind. Don't even worry about it, Cree. Well, there. Okay. So, you see Hal get pulled over here. And it's not going to be able to get item. Okay, that's all that one could do. Because it was hidden, it skipped over him. So, Myron.
Yes.
You are at the top of the round.
Yeah. We're gonna try to break away. Try to break free.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you'd like. But just remember you're at disadvantage to either one of those.
Yes, and I'm gonna hit the button, and I'm gonna do athletics because I have a higher. Alright, here we go. Wide. Okay.
21. You are no longer grappled. So let me go ahead and take those off you.
Yeah. Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay. And so I don't think I can do anything else, right?
You have a bonus action left, I think.
Okay, yeah. Then that will be it.
Okay. Or you can move. No. Running away is not a bad
Moving
option.
would be moving would be good. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna
Just keep in mind, these things do have like reactions still, so it might take a bite out of you.
That's fine. I'll let it try.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna just kind of move like. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm just gonna move like 5 feet away.
Okay.
Like here.
With an 11, it's gonna be a miss. As it tries to like move its body and try to get you from above, but just too slow.
You're too slow.
And that's all I got for right now.
Okay. You guys are about 15 feet up. It's about 20 feet up. Okay. Imrian. Imrian, as if one wasn't bad enough.
And so I've seen Hal just get like pulled from the side, right? Just yoinked.
It's trying to eat a little chicken down here in the deep sea.
I'm gonna come up next to Ironstar and just look at him and be like, and shake my head in all this chaos. I'm gonna shoot a solar flare at the mollusk, so it's gonna need a dex save.
Well, it failed.
Which, oh, it has a negative, so it failed. That's lucky.
I mean, it's a stationary creature, so it's good for you guys.
Yep, gonna flare it right in the mouth. 4. Oh wait, that's another damage roll. Sorry, I will do the damage this time. Radiant damage of 11.
All right, you hit it for 11 points of damage, and you see like the inside of its mouth kind of get crispied, and the mucus inside dissolves and burns away, but it's still moving. Doesn't look like it actually hurt it that much. It is a big creature.
I can see that September's essentially held in between the creature and this other evil thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spin up my spiritual weapon and I'm gonna aim for the tentacle that's holding September. And try and sever it.
All right, make an attack.
Come on, I want a good roll. Natural
That's exactly
20.
what you needed. All right, go ahead and roll me. So you, I think it'll just deal the damage.
We'll see. Okay, not the attack, sorry. If not, I'll just roll it. No, I didn't do it. Do you want me to just roll 2 more d8?
Nope, don't even worry about it.
Oh, wait.
Because you're attacking the tentacle. Mr. September, you are now free as this accretion disc starts spinning around you and starts cutting all the tentacles away from your body, because the tentacles only have 10 hit points. So I didn't even need to worry about the critical damage.
Excellent. Okay.
Nice. My spiritual weapon will just hang out there. My retainer's going to try and come towards the light. We're going to see how that goes. I don't know if you want to check.
Alright.
For Catalyst, because Catalyst has no night vision.
Alright, so where is the light right now?
It is September, so it is up at the mollusk.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Do you want him to dash?
Do you think they're a cautious character? If they're cautious, they're not gonna they're gonna take it slow.
They're relatively cautious, but they're also daring.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're skirmish fighters.
Ooh. Nah, dash then.
Okay. 5, 10. Ooh, 15. Oops, sorry. It's a 20 for 20, 25. 30.
That's it. My turn is done.
Alright, this jerk face over here is going to do the same exact goddamn thing. So, one on the mollusk. Not with a 13 or whatever that is. And one on September. Not with a 16. Alright, moving on. This one is going to try to take a chomp out of Hal.
Did you skip over a bunch of people?
No, so it'll show like what order that you guys are going in, but the enemies can be like in between you guys. You guys just don't know when they're going to be in
Hidden
between
enemy
you guys.
initiative.
So you guys can plan according to when you guys are going to be going, but you just don't know when they are going to be going in between your turns.
Makes sense. Okay.
All right. Well, Hal gets a big old chomp out of him as the mouth comes down and gives a nice solid crunch on him. Then one tendril's going to try to get this brine dweller back. Nope. One tentacle is going to try to grab Basidian. Oh, is Basidian already grabbed? Yeah, he is. So, bring him. Because I grabbed him last round. Okay. Can this thing get... Okay. One on Catalyst. Okay. And it's going to attempt to pull in... Actually, it's going to pull in Catalyst. But can't do anything right now. But it does pull in Catalyst. Wook flew.
There I am.
There you are.
I was very confused for a moment. Yeah, we'll planar warrior. We're gonna slap this mollusk.
Slap it. You did.
I forgot to target it.
That's not a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna target it now so the damage hits.
For 14 points. How is this thing doing? It's not doing
It says
great.
heavy. It says
So,
heavy.
This thing's like
It
got
looked
almost.
dead from where I'm at.
It's got like sap like blood, right? So it's just slowly oozing out of it. So it's not as liquidy as the brine dwellers. So easier to see, but still actually doing pretty okay.
Just swing my second attack.
You do the swing. You do the hit.
I do the hit.
Yes, you do. For another 11 points. All right. So you start taking your short sword and just kind of start jabbing your sword right into this thing, right underneath the shoe of this thing, and you just start to see it like slowly oozing out blood off the cliff of this structure, right? But it's still moving, still got a bunch of tentacles ready to get you, which is not good. Still alive.
Okay. That should be my turn then, because and I guess I could have my my Revther walk up like 30 feet, I guess, right?
Yep, he can see in the dark, so 20, 30, 40.
Like preferably as far, yeah, he's pretty far away from
If you want, he can dash.
Yeah, he's pretty far away. No, well, I'd have him dash towards me, not towards the other folks who are having a hard time over on the side there. And come help me
6.
first. We'll deal with them later.
Yeah,
You don't belong in the retainer fight. That's the only people that are over there right now.
Basically.
Is all retainers.
All right.
Also, really, what I'm gonna have him do is defend Vicidian. Yeah, I think, because Vicidian's got nobody right there with him right now, and that could be problematic.
So like that.
He says it's Kree standing right next to him. I guess Kree's nobody.
Yeah.
There's one person. When I say like nobody, I mean there's very few people there. There's one folk, okay? One folk. And as we've seen, some of these guys can do more than one folk can handle by themselves. Okay? I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
That's exactly what you were trying to do.
As
Yeah,
I say,
no,
he's
actually,
not
I
even like an
was.
NPC.
I was trying to be
Kree
a
is
jerk.
nobody.
You caught me. You caught me. I was trying to be a jerk. This was intentional. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. This thing. Okay. Swims up. Starts trying to attack this thing. Okay. Kree.
Okay, my buddy needs help at this point.
Yep, an actual important person stepped up to the plate to defend Vicidian. So, now you gotta do your not important things.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I'm gonna magic missile the tentacly thing, but I'm trying to aim for its tentacles to try to release Hal.
Okay, so this one down here. Alright,
Ooh, wait.
roll me damage.
I can only do again. I'll do you another cheese.
Okay, so that's
Okay, there's 6.
those are 2 of your missiles. You can fire 3 with a first level spell slot.
Okay. Whoops.
Yep, 3 missiles. This might be really important for you, so. It is very important for you. Okay. So, Hal is dropped, and he slowly starts falling.
Is he dead?
He's not dead,
Is he
he's
gonna
just
catch
falling.
himself?
I mean, he's
Oh,
falling
okay,
underwater,
okay.
so it's going to be a bit of a slower fall. It's not like he's falling, in air. Okay.
Well, let's hope he doesn't fall more than 60 feet, or he is dead.
So, that was 11 points of damage. It's still at 6. Okay. Because that only deals damage to the tentacles, so not to the actual mollusk. But,
Okay, and then
yeah.
Yep. Turn complete.
Alright, so Catalyst goes on the turn. Basidian. Bam. That would have been really nice for you guys. Alright. What's the reach on this thing? Tentacles go out to 10 feet. Too far away. Okay, that's not a problem. It is going to use its eyes to look at Wooflu and Myron. Okay. You both take some psychic damage, and the both of you are stunned until the... Let's see. Yeah, you're just stunned for 1 round, so until the end of you guys' next turn. Alright, so once this thing stuns you two, you see those 3 eyes stacked on top of one another. But that is all that this one can do. So, Mr. September, you are freed from the grasp of this thing and the wrath of the brine dweller next to you. What would you like to do?
Well, I accidentally closed my map. Would you mind bringing that back up for me?
Yep, not a problem.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Basidian is being attacked. He is out. I'm being attacked.
Cats on the loose.
Let's see here. Yeah, we got new kittens and they are feisty.
Knew it.
So I'm going to use how do you get rid of that?
Oh, the arrow?
Yeah.
Left, right, click
Yeah.
again.
Okay, left and right. Got it.
Yep, left and right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move 30 feet this way.
Okay.
Or-
Are you going to use a disengage?
And yes, I am going to use the disengage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I meant to say that.
Yep, I figured you would. I just wanted
And-
to clarify.
Then I am going to go ahead and attack the one that is grappling Basidian. Which one is it? It's this one. No, it's too far away. I'll attack its tentacles
Okay.
and try to break Basidian free.
Alright, roll me an attack. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, I don't get sneak attack, but I can still Why didn't it give me 2d6? Oh, yeah, that's why.
Alright. Well, Vicidian is free. Unfortunately, it doesn't deal any damage to the mollusk because you're just relieving the Vicidian of a condition with the attack. So, where is Vicidian here? There he is. Let's get rid of these conditions here. Alright. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I am going to psychically call out, guys, maybe it's a good idea for us to run. And may I use my retainer?
Yep.
I'm just going to have my retainer move forward 30 feet.
Oh.
So I think you can do that. And then, let's see, does he have a... No, he does. She does not have a ranged attack, so she is going to use her action to get up even closer to Vicidian to defend him.
Okay. So, she's going to take a little dash action.
Dash.
Yep.
I can...
So, like right there, feel good?
That's
Okay.
fine.
Alright. So, you got a bonus action left if you want to use it. Oh, no, you don't. You use disengage. You use disengage. I forgot about that.
My character, yes.
Yeah.
My character is disengaged.
Technically, Ikna can do the run thing that we homebrewed up and get there as well with a bonus action. I don't know what she would use her
But
action for, though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But, alright. So, is that it for Mr. September?
Yes.
Okay. Mitch accidentally disconnected. Alright, that's okay. Alright, Shadow. What is Iron Star doing? Are you talking? Because I can't hear you. Or am I?
No, I'm measuring right now.
Ah.
And then I'm gonna double tap the mollusk.
Alright.
I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss.
Alright, so you blast this thing twice, and the mouth came down, and it's just the shell, and the bullets are bouncing off the shell. Alright, this thing. Okay. Takes a baby chunk out of that brine dweller with rolling basically minimum. Alright, and then the tendrils. One on Wooflu. Not with that roll. One on Myron down here. 23. That'll hit. One on Iron Star down here. Give me a second. I'm working out something. Why did my... I need to roll again on Myron. For whatever reason, it has advantage on you. For I don't know why.
Wasn't he stunned or something?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
brine
he was stunned.
thing?
Okay, yeah. Never mind. All right, and then this last one's gonna be on Imrian. Okay, with a 17, that's gonna be a miss. So it's got Myron, and I think that was it. Yeah. And then it's going to reel Myron in. And that's all it can do. Alright. Retainer's not doing anything. Retainer. Whoop flute.
I'm stunned, no?
You are stunned.
Moving on.
Alright. I'm gonna get rid of that stunned. And then this thing. This thing is. Let's see, what is it going after? Yeah. It's going after this mollusk. Yep. For 15 points. Pretty good. Alright. Moving on. Mr. September, what would you like to do?
He is currently away.
Well, shit. I will shriek and struggle. Alright, well, we will come back to him. Myron, you are currently stunned, but at the end of your turn, it goes away.
And now you're not stunned. Just grappled and restrained.
Yay.
Kree.
Okay. Give me just 1 second here.
You have half a second.
Okay. So can Hal move over to me at this moment, or is he still falling?
He has landed on the top of this black coral here. So he's basically right there. As for getting to you, I mean, you'd have to jump this chasm, right? And then
Oh boy, hope he rolls high.
and climb up here and then get to you.
Wait, so he can't fly inside of the air bubble?
No, because there's nothing beneath him to keep him like aloft, right? So he can't really even swim. He's mostly just landing on what he can land on.
Damn. Oh, he's in a rough spot no matter what I do.
Just put him out of his misery.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do a firebolt on the monolith. I think is how you say it. Yeah.
The mollusk.
Mollusk. Mollusk. Yeah.
All right, which one are you doing
alright.
it on? The one with by the 2 hippo men, or the one but with all the retainers?
I think the 2 hippo men got that one, so I'm gonna deal with the one that's touching the retainers.
Yeah, they say as they're stunned. Man,
As
you
I
just
roll an actual
cannot
one.
roll. You cannot roll an attack without missing. Good news is that you get inspiration because you rolled a natural 1. But
Yeah, but it also makes sense. He's trying to shoot fire underwater.
I mean, it's magic fire. But for every attack that he's used a D20 for, he's missed in the last 3 sessions. So I feel bad for him.
Okay, all good.
Look,
my time
embrace
at some
magic
point.
missile. You can't miss with that.
That's what.
Yeah,
he's
that's what I've been
using.
doing. But I'm
Get
running
more
out of
spells.
slots. I'm running out of slots over here.
All right. Do you want Hal to do anything for you?
Is Hal hurt?
Hal is hurt. He got a little chomped out by this mollusk.
Okay, so let's have him heal himself.
Okay. Right. He feels better.
All right, and then I'll try to like have him hide if he can. Well, actually, that was an action, so never mind.
Yep. All right. So you use your action. Got a bonus action left if you want to use it.
I think I'm good. Turn complete.
Okay. Alright, this one. It's gonna come over here. Ooh. He had a choice to make. What would he do? Let's figure it out. Okay. No, it actually rolled to go after the mollusk. Now with those rollies, not makes sense. He was just trying to stun you so you guys wouldn't attack him while he was taking care of this thing. Alright, so this thing actually is going to take a bite out of this brine dweller here. This guy's not looking good. You see that this mollusk like lifts it up, maneuvers its tendrils around this thing to basically bite off the bottom part of this thing, but it's still got it wrapped around and it's moving, but it's not looking good for it. Alright, and then the tendrils come out. So, on the brine dweller next to it. Not with that roll. One here on wood blue. Okay. You are grabbed and restrained. And then on Iron Star down there. The 10, definitely not. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then Imrian.
Can it ever just grab me?
Yep. Well, grappled, restrained, and you are reeled immediately toward the mollusk. And that's all it could do. Imrian.
Can you give me the map again? It crashed again.
Damn. Is there a little
I don't know
too
why
many
it's
effects?
doing it.
Ooh. I just closed mine out. Give me a second. There we go. There might be
This
too
thing
many
already
effects
knows
going
it can't grab me, so it just doesn't do it. Every time I try it, it fails. It knows.
I need to quickly retroactively give the temporary HP people.
Yes.
Oh, also, if we're speaking about retroactives,
Yeah,
September
after
should
Imrian.
take his turn, considering.
Yep.
Where's Iron Star would have been within 30 feet. There we go, all caught up. So this thing's pulled me in,
Yep, you are grappled and restrained.
and I've seen the GIF next to me, like they weren't moving, right? They kind of just stood there and got grabbed.
Yeah, it got chomped right in half. The one on your right. The one on your left looks fine.
Okay, well, maybe it's time to get out the big guns. My little spiritual weapon, the accretion disc, is going to disappear. But around me, like a dozen are going to appear, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians. Now that I'm up in their face.
Alright.
Where is? Because it'll just add an aura to me. That's all.
Yeah.
Because it'll be the beginning of their turn. It'll be Wisdom save. Where are you?
Third level.
There's the aura. Yeah.
Perfect.
Did that add it? Yes. There
Yep.
we go.
15, foe, spirit guardians. All there.
And bonus action, I'm going to Starry Step, and I'm going to. I'll just move a little bit back there. So I'm literally just moving spots, but I'm not in its tentacle anymore. Just
Oh,
to
so
be
you're doing like a
brutally-
Misty Step thing?
Yeah, for my Astral Elf. But I'm just going to appear next to that spot. Essentially just break out of its tentacle.
We're the two people it can't actually grab.
Only a few times. Beyond that, I can keep grabbing me.
Alright.
That's the end of my
Oh, and what do you want to do with Catalyst?
This is grappled, that's right.
He is grappled, but it doesn't mean that he can't make attacks.
See what the abilities are. He's gonna use. Well, they are gonna use Dagger Storm while
Alright.
grappled. So it's just gonna use. They have 4 arms, right? Thrycreen?
Yes.
So even though 2 are grappled, it's just gonna reach into like its belt and just chuck out these shadowy daggers at the brine dweller and the massive mollusk. So I will roll this saves.
All right.
They both succeed, but they'll take half damage. So I think I've done this right. So it is 4d6 piercing.
All right. So
It
they
didn't
both-
hit anything though.
That's fine. Which one is that guy?
So they'll take 7 piercing each.
And then takes. Got it. All right. Unfortunately, it's less effective on the mollusk, but this brine dweller, he was already really hurt, right? And as soon as you do that, or as soon as Catalyst does that, the brine dweller looks at him, and you think it scrunches its eyes in anger at it, but have to tell. All right. To be retroactive here, let's go ahead and go right on back up to Mr. September. Because he was...
Okay.
Because we skipped past you so we can get everybody else done while you were away.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, then not so retroactively, I will just go ahead and go up here and attack the mollusk.
All right. Hell yeah.
And because others are in range attacking the mollusk, I get sneak attack.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep, so go ahead and apply the effect to yourself. Let me make sure it's on there. It is not. Give me a second. Boom. Okay, now it should be working.
Okay.
Woo! Look at all that dice. Woo! All right, how do you want to do it?
Okay, so he is going to pull out his psychic dagger and he's going to throw it right into. Does it have an eye?
It does not have eyes, if you'd believe it. It has
Okay, it
these
does not have
these
eyes.
tendrils that go out and kind of feel out the area for any heat.
Well, he throws it and it looks like it splits into several pieces and just shatters him, just showers him with shards of psychic energy, and it just starts bleeding to death and falls down.
All right, kind of start to see more of that sap-like stuff coming out of its wounds, and it just all of its tendrils just lax up on everybody. And let's see, is anybody grappled by any of this? Yeah, Emrian.
Yes.
All right. So Emrian, you are no longer grappled.
Yes.
And then Myra, where are you? And then is Whoop Flu?
I also-
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, all of that is gone because this thing is dead. Alright. Do you want to do anything with Ikna?
Igna is going to hold his action and is going to, and that was my cat. That was lovely. Okay, he's going to hold his action and protect. She is, excuse me,
Gonna protect
going
the
to
city.
protect Obsidian. Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, back over to Obsidian. It failed. Okay, perfect. Well, this is good for you guys. It has disadvantage on attacks. Okay, Catalysts are gone. Alright, this one over here is going to make an attack on Myron. No, he's not.
Is this the one near us?
Yeah, it's this one right here.
It makes a wisdom save at the start of its turn for Spirit Guardian.
Ooh. So...
I can just... Is it the one on the right? I can
Yes.
drop it on it. Why can't I grab it? Come here. I actually cannot grab this, and I don't know why.
Grab the d20 if it's not working.
I chucked it onto my hot one, the ability, but I can't get it to leave it. I'll go back to the spell. Alright, I'll see if that works. There we go.
It failed.
Yeah, so it'll take 3d8. Radiant
Ah,
damage.
damn, that's a lot of damage.
23?
Alright, so a bunch of these, like, black holes start spinning around and just start chopping this brine dweller up until it is nothing. So, it didn't even mean to make the attack because it was already dead. Alright, Iron Star.
Right.
Alright, so you're just blasting this thing, right? Alright.
And then I'll take a few steps back, and then I'll close my eyes just in case.
Okay. So you blast it a couple times, run back a little bit, and maybe it's an eye contact thing, so you close your eyes. Alright. Well, you guys see this thing come out.
Oh,
And
Laurel.
it is just standing there. And it looks to be like a halfling-sized coral person. This one down here. It's gonna go after the bug. Not with that roll, it's not. Alright, moving on. Oh, crap. I already fucked it up. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so retainer, September.
September is going to use all of his movement and all 3 of his actions to move towards the end of this bridge.
Okay.
And he's going to go to attack next turn.
Alright, well, this brine dweller's tentacles are going to try to reach out and grab you because they got a 10-foot reach.
Okay. Let him.
Wow.
Where does he do it?
He gets you right here, like as you're leaving.
Okay.
That's the only attack
In which
opportunity
case-
you would be able to do. Alright.
Okay. Well, then
Yep, his claws are within 5
I-
feet and they deal a little bit more damage.
I guess in that case I would not do all of that.
Yep. So,
I'd reverse course, move forward, and attack.
alright. Alright, go ahead and make some attacks.
That hits.
Yes, sir. I'm just realizing it was the wrong creature to attack with, but their stats are the same. For 10 points of damage.
And my offhand bonus attack.
You're really mad at this thing? Holy crap. Oh,
Yeah.
don't forget about 3d6 because it's a new round.
Oh,
New round.
do
new
I get
turn.
that? I thought.
Yeah,
thought
you
I
got
would
Wooflu and
be
all them
not
within
dead.
5 feet.
True, but I am grappled.
Does not matter, thankfully. So for
There
another
we go.
14 points. Woo! So what was that? 30 points of damage because this asshole decided to stop you? Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So
so
just let me go.
you start like making the way to bolt. This thing like sticks out one of its longer tentacles and grabs you, and you're just like, you know what? And just fucking start throwing all these psychic knives at this thing, and it just gets stunned by the barrage. All right, is there anything else you want to do?
Yep.
Is there anything
No,
else you
no.
want Igna to do?
Igna can't see in the darkness, and we definitely don't want Vicidian to be. Well, I think Igna's going to get in between Vicidian and the mollusk,
Okay.
just to be on the safe side. That's it.
Perfect. All right, this thing. You. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep. Still going after the mollusk. Now with that roll, it's not. Okay. Moving on. Retainer's not going yet. Obsidian. That might not be a bad one. This will be hilarious if this works. Okay. The mollusk is afraid. But that's about it. It has disadvantage on attacks and I think a few other things I don't remember. Kree, what are you up to?
Okay, Hal can't do much, so I'm just gonna have Hal give me the D4, so just in case I miss, you know. Yet
Sounds
again.
good.
Well,
Are you within 30 feet of Hal?
That's a great question. Actually, I don't know if that one works.
You can try to move to the
but-
edge over there,
Yeah.
and you'd be within 30 feet of Hal.
Yeah. Let's do
Get
that.
one step closer to the edge, because you're
Yeah.
about to break.
You need to be in this square
Well,
right
let-
here. That's one square too far.
Where?
This one. That one.
Why am I not seeing?
That one.
Okay.
My Discord might be disconnecting. Anyone can.
Oh, I hear you still. You're good.
Okay, and then, here goes nothing. You know.
All right. What are you striking?
The Moloch, same thing that I'm attacking.
Sounds good.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, dude.
There's just no way. I don't think 4 is gonna help me, so all good.
Okay.
And then, I'm at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so I'll take another 5, 6, 8 back.
All right.
9. There you go.
All right. Next one up is Wook Blue.
So, like, the guy in front of me has attacked us openly, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever this
Cool.
coral
And I'm
person
just
is,
gonna
they're
check.
just watching. This guy, however, made a mistake
Yeah,
with
yeah,
wrapping
yeah.
September.
The coral. Okay. Cool. Then we're just gonna go ahead and attack. Hey, it doesn't look like I'm targeted. I'm not. Okay. Which number is that? That's 20?
Hmm?
Okay, now I am targeted. Okay. Sorry.
All good. 19, that will definitely hit. Yeah, this guy looks like he chose the wrong people to start messing around with. For 18 points of damage with a single attack. And then the second one.
We'll swing
Wait,
again.
there's more.
I missed.
Alright, this thing's starting to...
But wait, there could have been more.
This thing starts trying to like maneuver its way away from you, after that first barrage of hits that came in this round. And that was an action. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I think that's it.
Alright. Goes on a different initiative. Mr. Ironstar, what would you like to do?
Undo and blab blab.
Alright, roll me some attacks. Nice. Alright, so you blast it with the second shot. First one kind of just, you can't really see through all the blood that's going on. Second one just hits it right, pretty much right on the mark. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Dude. That's it.
Alright, next one up is Myron.
All right. I'm gonna pump some lead in this thing.
Hell yeah.
Right. Okay. Give it a go.
27, hell yeah, nice job.
All right. And we'll do some damage, and we'll get the additional D8, I believe it was. Because
Damn.
we are below max. Alright. Okay.
So another 2.
How are they looking? How are they looking? With that extra.
Pretty bad, pretty bad.
All right, cool. And then I will just pump another fire. Shot. Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. I don't see any problem with it. 19.
All right, and
Damn. Alright, this guy filled with buckshot and psychic daggers and getting cut up. And then there's all these like black holes with accretion discs spinning around like chainsaws. This thing's not doing good. Like at all. Anything else my would like to do? You got your bonus action, you got your move, you got your reaction. Reaction doesn't really count, so you got your bonus action and you got your movement.
I think what I will do, well, check something. No, I'm good for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Next one up. Okay. Tanner, moving on. Emrian. It has not gone yet.
Oh, it hasn't? Okay, let's just go for a solar flare then.
Sounds good.
A dexterity saving throw.
Damn, these things are fast, dude.
It doesn't look good, right?
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna hang around then. So 5,
Yeah, it looks like it's gone to pound down.
25, and 30 gets there. I don't know if it takes an attack or if it already has.
It doesn't get its reaction back until the start of its next turn.
How do you measure out distance if you're not like attacking someone?
So you left click, then right click, and then start dragging it around while holding those 2 buttons.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yours will show up blue. So left, then right, and then drag wherever you need it to go while holding down those 2 buttons. There you go.
I will go to that point then.
Okay.
I will starry step with a bonus action and I will end up there. And I am done.
All right.
My retainer will try and attack.
Good. Go for it.
Just the... How do you say that? Geithka or Githka?
Get got, I think.
Just gonna flail it around on the mollusk. It is rapid fire.
Hell yeah.
That still hits though. This will be piercing. 8 piercing damage.
All right. So, Catalyst starts like stabbing into this thing as much as possible, and it's actually making some headway with this strange dual-ended spear that it has. All right. Anything else you would like to do?
That's it. End of both of that.
All right. This thing is actually looking pretty bad still, so it's gonna try to take it. Nope, no, it won't. All right. It's gonna try to grab up this one down here. Nope. Grab over Emrian right now. Nope. And then finally, it's going to try to grab Kree. No. Okay. Well, Mollusk went. Mollusk failed. So, next one up is this thing. This thing is going to make 2 claw attacks. One on September, one on Wooflu. So, one on Wooflu. No, the one on September. 22, that one will hit.
Yes, it will.
15 points of damage as it carves a hole into your shoulder. But that is all it can do. This kid. Ooh, how brave is this fucking kid? Ooh, actually needs to go right there. Wow, okay. There we go. Alright, you see like this little coral dude run over and hit this thing, and you see like some spores get lodged inside this thing's gills, and it starts holding its gills trying to block it, but it eventually starts floating down to the bottom, and it is dead.
Hell yeah! Can we keep this kid?
Yeah, they actually do punch kind of hard, but
Oh, it's spunk.
they got some problems. Top of the round, Whoop Flu.
Friend or foe?
Seems friendly.
Seems friendly. Friend or foe? Does it respond? Hello? Oh, I don't understand. You speak common. Let me see. What do I got? Do I got anything for this? Would speak with animals work here?
I don't know. Alright. Is there anything else you want to do?
Does it count as a beast?
You do not know. You can roll nature.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Yeah, I'm really bad at this, but I'll give it a try. I'm kind of dumb. Real dumb.
You don't know. It's like, is it? I mean, corals can be animals, but they're hive-minded.
Corals can be animals.
And they got a skeleton, but they're not like a skeleton that we know. It's like, it's a very confusing thing. You don't know whether it's beast or aberration. You don't know what it is.
Yeah. Usually you don't attack a kid. I guess
That's
I'll
usually cock shotgun.
Right. Oh gosh.
how far? No, I would need to go downhill from where I'm at, correct? So it'd be
Yeah.
like
Like
to get
15 feet
to get
down.
from like here to here, it's like 15 feet down. Okay, so
Yeah.
so
Just to get from
that's
that
fairly
step.
accurate measure then.
Here,
Yeah.
we'll just do.
Okay.
Wait, no. Wait, no. Go away. There we go. Boom. So now it should measure correctly.
Looks like it.
Yeah, every time I do it, it like disappears the next round, and I need to figure out what that is about. But
Okay, so I'll run to there. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll dash. Right. Like, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. What's up? I'm here to help.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
That's it.
All right. Retainer. This thing. Going to. Gotta make a choice. What choice is it gonna make? We don't know until I roll. Still after the mollusk. Okay. Not with a natural one. It's not. All right. Moving on. It's retainer. Cree, what are you up to?
Will you bring the map up for me? My thing crashed.
Wow. Okay. Well, good thing you guys are telling me. That means don't put as many effects on the map next time. Because I think that's what's causing people to crash. Because it's lagging a little bit on mine too. I have very powerful.
Just
TV,
download more RAM.
Right?
We're just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go out, have Hal do the D4, and hopefully I can fucking hit some.
I have all the faith in you.
I don't.
That sounded sarcastic.
I feel bad, man.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Finally.
Roll. I would say roll a d4.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say roll at
Oh
disadvantage.
no! You hit.
Oh, nice. Finally. I was like, oh Jesus. Okay.
Are
And
you kidding me? Alright, for 7 points of damage, you burn into the underside of its skin and, you know, still doing okay.
yeah, not too happy about that. And then where can Hal go from here?
That's a good question. Where do you want to try to send him?
To the left, like more towards where the whatever bug thingy is. Yeah.
This area?
Maybe he can make it. Because maybe he can make this jump
Alright, let's
between here and here.
see. 5, 15, 20. And what's his strength?
16.
Yep, not a problem.
All
Actually, he
right, finally.
Makes it 5 feet farther. Actually,
Cool.
yeah, let's keep him there because if he jumps 5 feet farther, he'll land next round. So he jumps to the edge of the cliff right there.
And then I'm gonna back up some because I'm not trying to get pulled off the edge.
No?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back even more. Jesus, not like that. And yeah, then I'll have my turn.
All right. Next one up is Iron Star.
Oh, we're skipping Mr. September.
Oh, Mr. September. Speak of the devil.
Hi. And he shall appear. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use my psychic ability to talk to this coral creature. That is an action to do that. And I am going to ask it, what are you doing here? Are you okay?
Okay, you don't need to speak a common language. Very cool. All right, I will just whisper to you what this guy's saying.
Okay. We're trying to find a ship. Ours has crashed, and we need parts from the other ship in order to repair ours. And we are on limited time because we are air breathers, and our air is running out. So anything you can do to help after of course we deal with these monsters would be greatly appreciated. My name is Mr. September. It's nice to meet you. A ship is like a vessel. I'm sorry. It's like a house that flies through the ocean. Yes, we certainly do. And he's going to use his bonus action and his movement to get as far along the bridge as possible.
Okay.
Well, my cat bats at my cursor.
I can lock token movement, and then you can just figure that one out if you want.
Ooh.
I'm just guessing. It's probably not that far.
I am so sorry, Mitch, that you keep disconnecting. I think it's actually the map. So I'll be more conscious about dealing with the map next time. I was like, ooh, I got all these cool events. I can make it look like we're underwater. And it's screwing with everybody.
Nice.
Alright, so you get all the way over there. Anything else that you want to do, Mr. September?
No, I think that's the end of my turn.
Alright, next one up is Iron Star.
Alright. I go 1, 2. And then I'm like, can't see nothing. Four. Now I can see stuff, but it's out of range. I just chill here next to Vicinity. Creep.
Okay. This kid. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, he's up here. Myron.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike and mosey on over here.
Alright.
Oh.
Bonus action.
Yep. How do I get rid of this thing?
Left, right click again.
Aha.
Oh gosh. Mr. September is so small. Okay.
Oh no.
Got it.
And then let's see. I managed to put some shots in this guy. It's 10 feet. Yeah.
If that's the fringe range,
Where's it?
range increment.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's 10 is the short.
So you need to be within 10 feet. Otherwise, it's just gonna like go as far as it can and then slow down to the point it's not actually gonna be effective.
Gotcha. Well, then I will stand here.
Okay. Well,
It's like, yeah, that's the extent of my movement. I can't,
not a problem. Visidia. Oh, good. Well, it is stunned for 1 minute until it saves.
Mr. September was just shrunk to the size of an atom.
I have kittens who are obsessed with my cursor now, and they keep hitting my keyboard. I'm so sorry, guys.
How'd you rotate?
I don't know. That one's a
And
new one
rotate.
for me.
What the hell? What the
Oh, I see it.
hell?
Okay. All right.
Q and E.
Emrian,
Brackets? Nope.
what would you like to do?
Can you give me the map again?
Yep, no problem. I could turn off these effects if you guys want.
How many have you got? Was it just the water?
Yeah, I just turned off the water.
Okay, I'll see if that helps. It does look cool though. Okay. First thing, retroactive. The gift just moved near me, so they would get 10 HP. As will September. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will get into melee. Is it like on the side there? Can I see it?
Yeah, it's just kind of like attached itself to the side of this cliff.
Okay.
So you can
I just need
actually-
visual range. So I'm going to solar flare it, so it's going to make a dex save.
Well, it failed because it doesn't have legs.
That's a natural one. 2d8 radiant coming in. Not good. Only 3 radiant.
Yeah, this thing's actually looking pretty good, so it's moving about a bunch and making it tough to target it, like in the fleshy parts. But still, you're able to get a solid majority of it.
Yep. And I'm just going to sit there with my little field of accretion disc. Now,
Alright.
you said when an attack hits, does that count for saving throws for my retainer?
When it counts for, yeah, it
'Cause
counts for
they get to
spells.
auto hit.
Yep,
Okay. So he just gets to. They get to do.
they can deal damage
Yeah,
to either the brine dweller or the mollusk, whichever one you want to deal damage to. It doesn't have to be the same target.
I mean, it's being grappled, right?
He is, yeah, they are.
Just gonna try and jam it into its mouth and do some damage. So automatic hit for 10 piercing on the mollusk.
All right, it's looking worse and worse, slowing down a little bit. You see those tendrils slowly falling down onto the side of the cliff. More of that sap stuff coming out of it.
And we are both down.
Okay. So go ahead and have the brine dweller and the mollusk make a wisdom save for me because of your spirit guardians.
Oh,
Actually, not
are
the
they the
brine
same
dweller. My bad.
initiative?
Yeah, that just occurred to me. Not the brine dweller, just the mollusk.
Okay. Where's my sheet? 4. Every time I open Fantasy Grounds, it's resetting my hotbar. Clicking. But cool.
Have you even been hit? I don't think you have.
No, but it's just I keep chucking it on my hotbar, but every time I restart Fantasy Grounds, it's not there, so it's just being silly. A wisdom save on you.
All right, deals full damage.
Failed. Yes. So this is 3d8 radiant to the loss.
Or 13. Yep. More of the accretion disc starts going around, start cutting off more of the tendrils. It's still alive, unfortunately.
Yep, it's all good.
All right. I see Iron Star over there as a miniature nothing.
Yep.
You can't hit me while I'm Ant-Man. So, first one's gonna be on Emrian. These things aren't really that smart. Okay, don't need to do that. Gonna try to get. Nope. And then. Gonna be one tendril on Kree. No, there isn't. And then one final tendril on Ikna. Oh, that one will get it. Okay. Well, it's going to bring in its new prey. And it's going to take a bite.
Would that trigger its held action?
I would say so.
Okay.
So it would just be a single attack. Or, no. If you want, you can make her go frenzy if you wanted to.
Sure, let's make her go frenzy.
Alright. So, go ahead and make 3 attacks.
1, 2.
Yeah, these things can't really
3.
tell what's stronger than them and what's not. They're just grabbing for food. They're
So that
basically
was what?
animals.
3 attacks. How many hit?
I'm not even seeing any attacks. Ooh.
What?
1 second. Because my fantasy crowns might have just crashed.
The curse.
Yeah, it's spread to me now. No! Yeah, it crashed. Give me a second.
Okay.
Will fix. Give me 2 seconds. The curse is spread to me. No! Oh, that's the first time it's ever actually crashed on me. I wonder what's causing it to, like, lose its mind. Because I turned off all the water.
That
Us
is
as
weird
well?
because it-
Yeah. Oh, nope. There it goes. Yeah,
There's
we all
mine
got
go
booted.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
it's
a good
like
time
that.
for
Oh,
a
Eat it
break
when,
right
when
here.
his goes down, we all eventually get booted.
Yeah.
Should we have a
You know,
break then?
server.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
'cause
ahead
he's
and
holding the server.
take a 15-minute break. This is my first time having this actually crash on me. Wow. All right, for those who
Fun
haven't
stuff.
seen it in 15 minutes.
I assume we're just gonna wrap up this combat, and that'll be it for the evening at this point.
Yeah, and maybe like a little conversation with the kid. But for now,
Sure.
we'll
Well,
be right
if
back.
anybody can understand him.
And let's jump out of break. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about the mess up. Okay. So, if I am not mistaken, you were doing the 3 attacks with... Whoop, there we go. You were doing the 3 attacks with Igna.
Yes.
So go ahead and make those attacks.
Okay. Weapon attack 1.
Get the advantage, which is why it's rolling 2. Negative. Okay, that's a critical.
Positive.
Yeah. Where's the damage? Oh, here it is.
Yep, if you hold shift, it should roll another d12 for you. Or you can just roll a d12 right now, and we'll add it to the total. Or another 9.
And rolling lots of dice.
Unfortunately, the second one, she used her big chomper to start ripping out a bunch of stuff. That's what the critical was, as a huge swath of these tentacles just start floating down, or, knowing Igna, it just gets slurped up like spaghetti. But as for the claws, she's just trying to rip the fucking thing apart, and she's scratching up the outside of the mollusk shell pretty good, but it's a
Not
big ass
really
shell.
doing much.
But still, pretty solid
Okay.
amount of damage.
All right.
Alright, so kick back up to the top of the round with Mr. September.
Okay. September is going to make his way down here. So here he is. And then he's going to chuck a couple of his blades at the mollusk.
Sounds good. All
Level
right.
17.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Don't forget about your sneak attack. It doesn't matter. All right.
No. Oh.
So just like before, you throw the side blade, and it just passes straight through the shell, and you see this thing's like tendrils all go flat and still, and this thing is dead.
Then I guess the second one will. Or did I do a second one? No. I guess my offhand attack will go to this one.
All right, that will be a hit. And you can do your sneak attack on this one, because you got Catalyst right here. All right, how does this guy go?
Wow, really?
Yeah, they were so low on hit points because this one was already like getting the shit kicked out of it by the mollusk when you guys showed up.
Okay. Well, single dagger sized side blade just goes straight through its head, through one of its eyes, the middle eye, and just creates a little pinhole all the way through, and it just collapses dead.
All right. And with that, we are out of initiatives. So let me clear all initiatives. Boom. All right. See this kid slowly moving down.
Well, I think this boy here may know where we need to go. But he doesn't seem to understand what a ship is. So if any of you have any ideas, I can ask the questions that you want to ask him.
How do you know it's a child? And I'm just gonna get closer to it and look at it.
Yep, comes up to about your knee.
Lies, I think?
Can you ask if it was always so horribly?
Always so poorly.
Yeah.
Corally.
Poorly. Oh.
Coral.
Okay. I will ask to translate that to, they want to know if you were always the way you are now, or if you were transformed into what you are now. Yes, this is a species. This is how they come, I do believe.
If you trust the kid, I'm in.
Have you ever seen something strange, like a large house that fell from above?
Asking the kid, right?
Yes, there is a structure which fell from the ripple some current changes ago. Okay, so they measure time by the current by the waves. That makes sense, actually. It's very, very good way of measuring time. Anyway, can you, by any chance, tell us where it is or lead us to that place? We are beings. The Sybil? My father's Sybil, the Sybil. I don't know what the Sybil is. I apologize. We can certainly find out for you what has been happening with your... He sees the future. Basidian, do you by any chance know anything about a Sybil who sees the future?
No. There are things called prophets that might be able to, but they're few and far between, and most are wrong.
Mm-hmm. Just having a little lawyer talking into that.
Oh, thank you. Well, I don't know. We would be happy to help you find your Sybil. We don't know where to begin, though. But we are on borrowed time, and we really do need to get to that ship first. If you need to just point us the way. Yes, we will protect you. And we can find out what happened to your father. Sorry that he was kidnapped a few years ago. I don't know what would have happened to him by now, but am I right in speaking for all of us that we would, upon getting air, be able to help this young man?
Saw the
I
sky
don't want to
bunch of mine
presume
over
to-
the
Ocean's
way.
a pretty big place
Valid.
if we're looking for something that might not be there.
I'm good to help
Right,
this
well,
kid.
he might have clues.
I'm good to help this
At
kid.
least that's a start.
Right. We'll do what we can. We can't make promises because it's been a year. But if you have any ideas, we will try. Oh, my name is Mr. September. I'm what's called a Kenku. We have feathers, and we're very noble and prestigious creatures, as you can see. Unlike, these humans. Elves are nice too.
Yeah,
Elves
unlike
are very...
humans.
yeah, well, you don't have feathers. I'm sorry.
I'm also not a human.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't know. My name
I'm
is
a hippo.
Koaat. His name is Koaat. Well, Koaat, I appreciate your help. Anything you can do, we will return in kind.
How about air? Knows where any air is?
Okay, he's willing to take us to the structure now. Let's get going before we choke on each other's own words. Well, mostly mine because I tend to use so many words. Big ones, usually. Bad habit of mine, truly.
Well, where to?
Well, you see him start walking away.
Yep. Yeah, we've got to keep up.
All right, let's go. Let's follow Carl.
Carl. All right.
His name is Koaat. Or
That's what I
So
said,
Koaat.
Carl.
Excuse me.
you guys follow this coral kid, Koaat, for about 3 hours. And he looks like he's sticking to the tunnels because doesn't look like he wants another one of the meadow situations to happen again. And you guys come across an area where it does become meadow-like, and there is a ship. Now the top part of the ship has been cut off. It looks like a bombard. So actually, I think I have a picture of a bombard here. Let me find it. This thing.
Ooh.
However, the top part of it has been shorn off, like by some sort of like beam. And on the bottom of its hull, it says R.I.F. Heartless. Not like that. Give me a second. What is happening to me? Okay. R.I.F. Heartless. It is maybe sunk maybe 10 feet into the silt and the coral. It looks like it had broken through the coral when it landed here. And you see that there is the aft promenade. That's the back area that sticks out to look at the sea or the wild space right behind it, and that is like sea level. Like you guys can easily step onto that.
Yeah, we need to explore.
I'm gonna use an amulet and regain my channel divinity.
Okay.
We should split up to see if we can locate the helm.
And not much splitting
Sooner.
up we can do with only 60 feet of space.
Oh, that is true. Well, never mind then. We'll go together. Trying to find the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys see most of this, right?
I
Kinda.
see a black square.
I see a little bit of white and mostly darkness.
Yeah, there's a couple of windows in this place which you guys can look through. Okay, Emrian, Ranger, and Creed.
You should all be out of dark vision too. Because it is beyond an hour.
So there's a door right here.
Open the door.
Right, you open up the door. Right in front of you guys, right where this front wall is, it looks like it's been like bashed in, like dented in on this far wall here. Let me get
Guess
rid
we
of
go
boom.
in.
There we go. That should, like, that allows you to see everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, you guys go in. You got a door to your left, you got a door to your right. This area in here looks to be the captain's quarters. It looks kind of disheveled and messed up. There is a... Oh, like, on the ground there is a book that has a star moth on the cover, and it is wrapped in a wooden whale necklace.
Looks like it could be useful. Does anybody want it?
Not exactly my cup of tea.
I'll open it and see what's inside.
All right, you pull the necklace off of it, and on the interior of the book, written plainly, like the ink hasn't like smeared like you would imagine it would have, and on the inside it says Captain's Log, Imperium property belonging to Captain Reginald Camelin, Captain of the R.I.F. Heartless.
Well, this might be valuable to somebody. I flipped to the back to see what happened before they went down.
Okay. So you flip over to the last log, and it says, "It has been a few days since I landed on the bottom of the ocean. The Heartless rests on a large, bright, and colorful coral reef, but larger than anything I've ever seen before. I am constantly haunted by my daughter, Kimmy, and the rest of my crew. They appear in my dreams. I hear them talking in the common way, and any investigation proves they are but illusions. I see my crew, decayed and rotting in my dreams, to rip my limbs from my body. Even now, as I write this, I see my daughter Kimmy tapping on the glass outside the ship. She wants me to play with her. I want to make her happy, and I want to leave. Every time I turn away, I hear her weep. I have run to the glass window many times and pleaded with her to come into my quarters. She never does, and all I can do is place my hand on the other side of the glass where her hand is. As I ignore her while writing this, she weeps, and my heart sinks as I feel every moment could be the last moment I see before she is gone forever. I am departing, and this is my final entry to this log. Fortunately for this book, Imperium Ink protects and enchants the paper, and it should survive at these depths for years until the magic fades. I will leave the necklace wrapped around this logbook. I do not care to take it with me. I know this is a demented delusion, and if I am to die, it will be a great reprieve. I have no fear. If anyone recovers this logbook, tell Kimmy I love her, and I'm sorry she must grow up without a father, and I will see her again one day. Resigning, Captain Reginald Camelin."
Well, that is quite
Sad.
sad. I'll
Yeah.
take the necklace and the book and continue searching.
All right. So you start looking throughout the ship, and in the wardroom right here, there's like a giant table, and there's a handful of chairs, but they've been tossed about. But there is a stain, like a strange stain, on the corner of the room over here. There is also another level to this ship, but part of it has been cut off. This is just the easiest part to get to on foot right now. As for this looks to be the bathroom. This up here looks to be at the pantry. Oof. This is the galley. These are gift quarters. This is the mess hall. This is the companionway. 2 non-gift quarters and the cargo hold in the back.
Check the cargo hold.
All right, you go into the cargo hold. You see that it was filled with a bunch of tools, but they've since eroded away because microbes eat shit down here. And you see that there's like a few nests of crab eggs and wooden barrel that is long since spoiled inside the barrel.
Actually, where is Vasidian currently in the boat?
He's.
I don't see our big eye friend.
I should drop him on here, huh? Where are ya? Right there. Grab, drop, boom. There we go.
Right, I don't.
You should
check the
probably
cargo
go
hold.
upstairs.
I was gonna say I don't know if our eye friend can fit through that door. It's tiny.
Yeah, he'd have to squeeze, but he's kind of a lithid, so bones aren't really a big problem for him. It's just creepy to look at.
Can you sense anything, Kree? Magic is your thing, right? Is Kree there?
Yeah, where's Michael?
Oh, sorry, I was. Oh yeah. Kind of is my thing, I would say.
Well, you seemed good at recognizing the other things we found. I just
Um,
figured.
I'll try to do a identify if I can.
Okay, are you gonna take 10 minutes or are you gonna just cast the spell?
Do we have 10 minutes right now?
Up to you guys.
We don't know.
Yeah,
It's been taking since we got down here.
Why don't we see if we can find the helm first, and then think about what we're going to do. Detect magic might be helpful for finding the helm. But I suspect the helm is going to be upstairs.
Alright, you guys trying to go upstairs?
Yeah.
That big old long thing right here is a big ass cannon.
Why do I only see a dark screen?
Oh, it's because I blah 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 blah. Did that help?
Yeah.
So that's what you're seeing upstairs. There are not 10 cannonballs, there's only 3 left. And there is a locked room right here. So what do you guys do?
Well, let's go check out that locked door.
Check out the captain's quarters.
Alright,
The locked room, whatever it is.
this is the captain's quarters, this is the locked room. Oop, I need to take that off. Boom.
Check out the locked room.
Alright. So you go into the locked room. Well, it's locked, so you don't go into it, you gotta unlock it first.
Who's good at this kind of thing? I don't think I'll just rip off the door if it was me.
Uh,
You can do that.
I have
For a
thieves'
trap
tools.
to get? I don't know. I don't like the trap idea in there.
Ooh, we can access that. Yeah.
There we go.
Well,
That's the captain's log if anybody wanted to read it.
Hot damn.
yeah.
Wow, this log looks like it's worth about 25 gold.
Yeah, it's an expensive log.
Pretty high quality. Might be able to sell this.
Yeah.
Or return it to the Imperium and get some reward for it.
Yeah, for money.
We shoot the
For
cannon
a lot more
backwards
than
at
it's
the
worth.
door.
I have a better idea. Besides using violence, has anybody considered just, picking the lock?
Why would I consider something I can't do?
Would it be
Oh,
dex or
lockpick.
intelligence?
And I just
It would be
pull up my
thieves'
gun.
tools.
Well, yeah, I have thieves' tools. but
Oh,
would it be Dex or Intelligence or
it'd be
something else?
dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not much of a problem. The biggest problem that you're dealing with is that the mechanism inside is rusted a little bit, but once you are able to break them free, it comes open without a problem. Inside, you see that there are barrels of gunpowder in here, and like the water in here is a kind of a
Oink.
reddish color.
We're gonna need some of that.
Okay, so this is not where we need to be.
I don't think so.
I'm assuming
Is there
this is
another
what they
level
used to
up?
fill the cannon.
There technically
Was.
is, but it's just a deck above you, like the roof part.
Okay. And that's the only door that we have here.
So, this is the door right here. This door is how you guys got in. This is unlocked. But this part is all, like, beamed off.
Huh. We're gonna have to figure out how to get under there.
So,
Under
it's,
what?
Yeah.
so this is just missing. Like, it's not collapsed or anything.
It's just cut off from the rest of the ship.
Mm-hmm. Like, somebody took, like, a saw and cut the ship.
Oh. And the other half is nowhere to be found.
Yep, you do not see it.
I'll just be behind you, reading the logbook. It appears it was sheared off, and I will point to entry 31.
So we came all this way, and there isn't a helm that we could use.
No. There is apparently a lockbox that might be here they were protecting for the Imperium.
Right.
And I think it said that was with the helm. So maybe...
Lockbox with the helm. There isn't a downstairs, is there?
No.
So we've been everywhere, and we can't find the helm. Doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, if half the or a portion of the ship's missing, what if it's in that portion?
True, but we don't know where that portion is, do we?
Unless the kid's seen another half.
I suppose it's worth asking.
Carl, did you see another half of this ship somewhere?
So I will go ahead and ask Koaat.
Okay.
Point out that half of the ship is missing and ask him if he's seen the other half. Hello?
Give me a second.
Oh. Well,
In the captain's logs, it actually talks about how it was severed.
I believe it. The
Helm on the stone wall.
boy says that it this ship was a part of a prophecy, and I don't know. I am kept out of my plans, any plans, with the high alkalite makes, or what he knows. You might need to talk to him when this landed here. My father, Sybil, said it was a part of a prophecy. I don't remember it. Something about them saving us. But the brine dwellers came while we explored this thing and kidnapped my dad and the others here. So we need to go back to his hometown, basically. Meet with this high alkalite and find out what happened to his father, and apparently save all of them, and we need to do it before we run out of air.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Shouldn't be 2-3 hours.
He said
Max.
his people have a prophet.
Yes, his father is the prophet.
Oh, his father's a prophet.
Yes.
I was about to ask if the prophet had a fancy chair or something, but probably not.
Well, it's perhaps the high priest has that. I don't know. We'd have to go and ask. I suppose at this point we should. They live in the mountains. It is much smaller since the brine dwellers have eaten away most of our city. Well, am I correct in thinking that we should go to this city?
And it's the only lead we got.
Yep.
Take us to the city, boy.
We might
Young
want to.
man. We shall go see what we can do, since we can't do what we came here to do. And if we run out of air beforehand, before we're done our deeds, well, at least we will have died doing something.
We might want to investigate the ship. One of the people that was here had a way of making air, it said.
Do you know of anybody who's able to make air?
No, but the logbook said someone could. Probably
I'm
dead.
asking Koaat.
Oh.
We'll have to risk it. Apparently it comes from the mountains sometimes, but it's not clear it's white. So that could be deadly smoke, or maybe some magical white air. Probably deadly smoke. And they use it to feed the coral, and it's very hot. So yes, probably smoke. We need to go to your city to find out more about what happened to your father, and see if we can get air, so that we can continue breathing, so that we can live long enough to find your father. I don't know what the ripple is. Do you mean up above? From beyond the ocean? Okay. Well, then, yes, we come from the ripple. I didn't realize that was what you were asking. But first things first. Okay, well, a distance it'll have to be. As soon as we can get air, we'll be able to, hopefully. We have to breathe all the time. I don't know how much air we have left, but it isn't like we can hold our breath and be okay for any longer than, say, a minute. Well, yes, all the time, and if we were able to breathe the water, trust me, we would, and it would be fine, but the water would crush us, kill us, and we would indeed die without air. You guys can figure out what we're talking about by context, right? Or should I read out what he's saying? I agree. Let's get going. He's going to take us back.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
I gotta quickly cast Detect Magic because I didn't realize I had it.
And then while
As
we all
we
do
leave
whatever
the
to
ship.
finish up, I gotta go to bed.
There
I
is
will
a,
Yeah.
just case the place on our way out.
yep, there is a faint abjuration over the book. Nothing on the necklace or on anything else here.
I guess if no one wants the necklace, I'll take it.
Okay.
Before we leave, Travis, would I be able to go and find the things that this guy was writing on the walls in blood with the fingers?
So you start opening up the quarters, and
Yeah.
it does not look like there is any of that blood left on the walls. Looks like maybe the water broke it down, the seawater, all the salt.
Damn. Okay. Oh well.
Possible that necklace is meant for his daughter. If we end up finding her, we may want to give her the necklace. But for right now, yeah, you could
Yeah.
certainly hold on to it.
I think it's from a different crew member, but
Well, maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. One
According
way
to
or
his
the
log,
other.
it's from somebody else.
Oh, is it? I didn't read the whole log.
Yeah, if you
There's
guys
a lot
want,
to read.
for those who are going to sleep, you know, I don't mind you guys leaving, but if you guys want, I can read out the whole thing for you.
I think you can
Uh,
just
I
read
probably
it.
will just for the stream anyway, because they'll want to know.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to go
Where
to
can
bed.
we put the log
Sorry.
or access it?
You guys can try to put it into a bag of holding. I can drop it into one of your guys' character sheets.
I'm
Just
trying to
drop
put it
it
in
in.
the party sheet, but I can't. I don't know why.
If you want, you could just put
Yeah,
it in my bag of
that's
holding since I already have the other one too.
Can we still access it though if it's in your bag of holding?
No.
I don't think
You'd have
so.
to bring it out.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's in the party. That's better because that way we can all look at it later.
Well, I gotta hop off. My cat's yelling at me. I gotta go to
Okay.
bed.
No problem.
okay.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Night.
Alright.
Did we
Probably
level
gonna
up,
head-
do you?
Probably
Oh
gonna head
yeah,
out
you
as
guys did
well.
level up. Yes, you guys are 6th level. Missed that part. Sorry.
But we need a rest.
You
Or we
guys do need a
don't?
long rest in order to get your hit point maximum and your
Damn it.
durabilities in.
Ah well. Oh good. I will head out then. Thanks, Dion.
Alright, no problem. Sorry about the
Success,
crashes,
guys.
guys.
It's so
No
rude.
problem. Good night, everybody.
Alright. Night, guys. Alright, for those who are still kicking around, I will go ahead and read out the log here. So, let me go ahead and bring it up again. So, the R.I.F. Heartless Captain's Log. Venturing gear, standard, 25 gold pieces, weighs only 5 pounds. The interior of the book says Captain's Log, Imperium property, belonging to Captain Reginald Camelin, Captain of the R.I.F. Heartless. Entry number 27, 4th of Alturiac, 1501 DR. Admiral Ithgalia has assigned the R.I.F. Heartless to transport a lockbox from Koliar to Glyth for the war. Glyth is under heavy attack from Hekatha tyrants, and this petite lockbox is going to help? While we remain in their good graces, I think they overestimate their abilities and underestimate ours as GIF. I refused Admiral Ithgalia's recommendation to bring an Alithid aboard. Despite the Imperium's alliance with Glyth, I do not trust them, and to my last day, I will never see these aberrations on the Heartless. We have received a new spelljammer, helmsman Indua Mazal, a handsome human with a strange wooden necklace in the shape of one of Toral's native whales. He is a rookie with above-average marks from Spelljammer Academy. This is a very simple delivery mission and a perfect job for our newest Spelljammer. Entry number 28, 6th of Alturiac 1501 DR. We lost. On our way to Glyth, we intercepted a tyrant ship which severed us from the signal and fantail decks, where our spelljamming helm was housed with the lockbox. Quartermaster Arthur Foal saved us when he erected a stone wall to seal off the water from the cannon deck to the below deck. We are saved from the instincts of my comrades and the superior construction of Imperium GIF shipcraft. I am at a loss for action. The helm remains near, but I fear the current will separate us from it. In the case of a crash, or if we sink, bombards can protect themselves from stone and fluid, but the helm is critical. It emanates an aura easily detected by spelljammers, both magical and psionic. I am afraid, and the creaking of the Heartless under the weight of Carpri's oceans puts the crew in a hopeless disposition. I cannot waver in my optimism, nor can I despair. My comrades need me, and I aim to be there for them. Entry number 29, unknown. The grandfather clock has ceased to function. Time and dating is now guesswork. I assume it is 2 days since I wrote the previous log. The sun has disappeared under the deep dark blue of the water. Quartermaster Arthur Foal is a talented elementalist and conjures air to stave off suffocation, maintaining our survival. We see the marine snow falling faster than us. The cannon weighs down the Heartless and will drag us to the bottom of these waters. We confirm we are caught by a current and are being dragged by it. Nightmares plague my comrades' dreams. They wake up and pace the companionway, while others scream in their slumber. The pressures of the deep are affecting their minds. We have food and water in storage long enough to last 6 months, and I will allow them to have their fill. They are quiet and unsure whether they will make it out of this alive. I tell them they will, but the longer we sink, the more they doubt we will. I woke to a strange disturbance in my quarters. After my last 2 paragraphs, I was settling into my slumber when I heard wood dragging on wood. I opened the shutters of my lantern with a tall, thin, dark shape standing in my quarters, only to vanish a moment after being illuminated. Nothing appeared moved, nor touched, but soon after First Mate Torgo Sigil was frightened he had felt something move his bed. I ordered the Quartermaster Arthur Foal to search for magical activity, but after a thorough investigation, no residual magic was detected. I am not sure I know what I saw. The crew has been suffering from nightmares, and I may be doing the same. I miss my daughter Kimmy, and I hope to see her again when this is over. Entry number 30, unknown. I saw Kimmy in my dreams last night, just as I saw her on Xerixis. I woke up waiting for her to jump into my bed before I rose to my foul reality and the sounds of the underwater currents. My heart desires her presence more than I feel a duty to the Imperium. When this is over, I will resign and spend the rest of my years raising Kimmy. Torgo is a good leader who can hold his nerve and commands well. He would make a good captain. Comrade Cleanser Thomas discovered a familiar trinket in the cargo hold. A wooden whale necklace, the same as Helmsman Indua's. This discovery has shaken the crew. We know Helmsman Indua died when he was separated from the ship. Cleanser was adamant Indua was wearing the necklace during the battle with the Tyrant ship. I have confiscated the trinket and told the crew that there is little more to be done now. This is a distraction, and we must maintain ourselves both in mind and body. We are the gift of the Imperium, and we should conduct ourselves as such, even when times are most desperate. A creature bludgeoned the Heartless. It struck with such formidable force we are certain it was purposeful. It roared in a deep and monstrous tone. We retreated to the companionway should another blow strike. It did not, and we sustained minor damage and a small leak in the cargo hold. Upon returning to my quarters, I was immediately greeted with an excessive congregation of stark, white, twin-tailed whales, no larger than a horse, swimming around the Heartless. We are very deep in the ocean now. I do not know how they can survive down here. We lost daylight days ago, and it is a long way to the surface. Entry number 31, unknown. I have spent the last few hours watching the whales. None of them have left. I observed one for quite some time and never saw them leave to the surface to breathe. These are quite exceptional animals indeed. Kimmy would have loved them. We have changed course. We are being pulled on a stronger current than before. It was very sudden, and stressed the morale of the crew, causing a fight between two comrades. Despite my commands and position, it took several minutes to break up the two, one of which stated, "We are going to die down here, and you're postponing it." I asked my fellow comrades to lock him in his quarters for the time being until he had recovered his nerve. I do not know if he is right, but I do not blame him for his outburst. It's most assuredly been days sinking to the bottom of Carpre's bottomless oceans. Quartermaster Arthur Fole has said that he feels the Spelljammer helm is trailing behind us on the new current, but at these depths, I doubt anyone will find us. Entry number 32, unknown. Comrade Cleanser killed a fellow comrade, the first of our crew whose mind has succumbed to these desperate, hopeless conditions. At first, we smelled a foul and familiar scent in the companionway. Forcing ourselves into his quarters, we were assaulted by the metallic taste of blood in the air. Cleanser had gutted Comrade Theodore. Using Comrade Theodore's severed fingers as paintbrushes, he had written on the walls, in blood, in a language we could not read. First Mate Torgo and I took Comrade Cleanser into the non-gift quarters. During our small trek, he repeated, "He calls for us to join the depths." These maddening babbles had convinced me of his danger, and upon dropping him in the quarters, I closed the door and executed Comrade Cleanser with my pistol. I have told the crew he would endanger them, and needed to be killed for everyone's safety. The crew are now cowed by my act. This is good for now, but it will not last. Violence is the last answer in these kinds of desperate survival situations. In their eyes, a proud and decorated captain of the Imperium is now but a crazed and menacing tyrant. I regret my rash decision to execute Cleanser. I could have easily isolated him in those quarters. It is not characteristic of an Imperium captain to make such decisions without extended contemplation, especially now. But there is nothing to be done for it now, and it will not be long until the others challenge my flimsy rule. The worst of it all, Torgo told me Cleanser had said nothing when we dragged him into those quarters. I have sent the quartermaster and first mate to collect the weapons from everyone under the guise of safety. I must command for as long as possible, and removing any killing power from their hands is the only way to do so. I will not sleep well tonight. Entry number 33, unlisted. Myself and First Mate Torgo Sigil are all who remain. I was roused from my sleep from the shouting crew. We had locked the doors to our quarters, the wardroom, and the aft promenade. We heard them beating on my locked door, seeking to perform a general mutiny. This had come faster than I had believed, but not but a few hours after Comrade Cleanser's death. Quartermaster Arthur Fole was the first to die when they burst through the door, 6, rageful gift with a bloodshot anger in their eyes unnatural to them. Torgo and I shot and murdered all 6, and moved their bodies, including cleansers, to the ward room where their bodies will remain until we are rescued. During their movement, I found the wooden whale necklace. I did not realize it had been stolen from my quarters. Torgo and I raided the cargo hold for any alcohol we could procure and sat beside my desk and drank. I know we both were looking to poison ourselves over the event that had just transpired. Torgo asked me our chances of rescue, and I gave an uninspiring answer. He was asleep, drunk on the floor not after that. I watched the whale swimming past the aft promenade until I, too, succumbed to the exhaustion and regret of the day. Entry number 34, unlisted. Kimmy visited me in my dreams again, and she asked me questions in the middle of the ocean. She asked me about my fellow comrades, where I told her everything I wanted to say, but had no heart to say to anyone in reality, relieving a weight on my heart and mind to uplift my spirits. I awoke, sad and disappointed to the sounds of my situation, and the smell of dead and decaying corpses. I fear for Torgo in his mind. He seems distant as of late, and has been wearing the necklace. I cannot judge his ways of mourning, nor can I command him of anything anymore. We are together, but we feel distant and apart. I hate to see him suffer, but his method of mourning and constant murmuring beneath his breath makes him a poor comrade to die with. I believe I heard Kimmy running through the companionway by the crew's quarters. After investigating, I heard and saw nothing but the grim darkness and creaking hull. I know I heard her. Something is tricking me, but I cannot say what it is. Until I know, I am powerless to stop it. Entry number 35, unlisted. Torgo is dead. It was not my doing, but his own. He wanted death rather than to face the collapse of the ocean around him or hold out hope for a rescue which may never come. He ran into my quarters and told me, "He is calling! He is calling! We must open the aft promenade and leave." I told him he was mad, and he would endanger everything we've done, everything our comrades had died for. He yelled, "If I am mad, it is mercy." We stopped talking for a few heartbeats, until he told me he knows everything will be alright if only he leaves. But I could not allow that. Opening the aft promenade would flood this deck, flood everything. He turned to the aft promenade door as I reached for my pistol and pulled the flintstone back. He did not evade, he did not open the door, but I knew he felt a sense of relief, knowing this desperate suffering would be over. I couldn't look at him. I turned towards the glass window where the whales, which had once been such a comfort, looked at me as malevolent witnesses to my terrible crime. I am alone, with a dim hope to see my daughter, Kimmy, on Xerxes one last time. Entry number 36, the final log. It has been a few days since I landed on the bottom of the ocean. The Heartless rests on a large, bright, and colorful coral reef, but larger than anything I have ever seen before. I am constantly haunted by my daughter, Kimmy, and the rest of the crew. They appear in my dreams. I hear them talking in the companionway, and any investigation proves they are but illusions. I see my crew, decayed and rotting in my dreams, to rip my limbs from my body. Even now, as I write this, I see my daughter Kimmy tapping on the glass outside the ship. She wanted me to play with her. I want to make her happy, and I want to leave. Every time I turn away, I hear her weep. I have run to the glass window many times and pleaded with her to come into my quarters. She never does, and all I can do is place my hand on the other side of the glass where her hand is. As I ignore her while writing this, she weeps, and my heart sinks as I feel every moment could be the last moment I see her before she is gone forever. I am departing, and this is my final log to this entry to this log. Fortunately for this book, Imperium ink protects and enchants the paper, and it should survive at these depths for years until the magic fades. I will leave the necklace wrapped around this logbook. I do not care to take it with me. I know this is a demented delusion, and if I am to die, it will be a great reprieve. I have no fear. If anyone recovers this logbook, tell Kimmy I love her, and I am sorry she must grow up without a father, and I will see her again one day. Resigning, Captain Reginald Camelin. So that was the log, guys. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. This one had a lot of technical issues with it, but it's not my fault. And sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean that this whole fucking thing would crash. But it did, and it is what it is. But next week, it will be better. So I hope you guys had a wonderful time this evening, and I will talk to you guys later next week. Oh no, not next week. Next week I will not be streaming because I'm doing 1, 2, 3, and then I'm off for a week, and then 1, 2, 3 off for a week. Just getting into that pattern so I don't burn myself out when I'm running the game. But like I said, I hope you guys had a great evening. I hope you guys had a fun time watching this game, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.